Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
Wolfpack's back, yeah, we're back. It's the Wolfpack. Welcome to the Wolfpack. Hall Nash 6, we the real click. Real trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break. For the mouth, that's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keepin' with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the Wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man, no pop. Burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stops. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Mistreat whoever was, no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the end, somebody yoing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack. Wolfpack's back.
All right, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. Yeah. We are on episode 166. May the truth collide at the bank. It's a lot to talk about. We have Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. We got the confirmation, that we are going to get Kenny Omega versus Okada. We'll get to that later. Mariah May is now officially in the WWE. She debuted this Tuesday on NXT. And our truth.
So much to talk about.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell everybody. You might want to go tell a friend to tell a friend. The pull up.
Well,
I'm having one of them nights. To the point where I might get us actually might get banned. I don't know, because I might have to chill. Because the truthful heel, Truth, is here. Join with me, my brother Enforcer, and Dan the Statement, which is got the Justice for Ron the Killings. Yeah. Listen, guys, we're normally here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. I know sometimes we run late. We apologize about that. Got a couple little technical difficulties, but we are here. All right. And while we are here, we want to tell you guys and make sure you guys follow us. On Facebook, YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Also, guys, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram _ the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We normally stream also on Twitch, WHOISQU3Z. We also have the Enforcers Twitch, which is Mr. _ attention _ Getta, GETTA, for those who are not ethically inclined. And with that being said, welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, the Wolfpack Wrestling Network. Make sure you guys get tuned in. We have a lot of shows coming up. One of them, I don't know, but we'll see. We're just going to just keep it going because, like I said, I'm on one tonight, and I really just do not care to be politically correct. With that being said, I am also still sharing this, so guys, make sure you guys share this live. And tag a friend because, like I said, if you don't want to miss this, I have a lot to say. I know everybody here has a lot to say, but me personally, I am just tired of I've been filtering myself when it comes to this podcast a lot, due to the fact that I want the sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be able to go to these events and stuff like that. But now I just don't give a fuck.
I mean, I guess you could say the whole wrestling world right now is in that level right now. Zero fucks to give. I mean, don't blame them. Don't blame them. Don't get me wrong, but let's just put it out there. From Sunday to now, I'm gonna say this. I feel a lot of big outrage.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot of big outrage. The only reason I said this, and I said this last night. If we would have got this same type of love for Ron.
Dan, your mic's kind of loud.
Okay. If we had the same type of love for Ron like this, maybe most of y'all would not just remember him for the guy that could break characters. I appreciate it. I love it that y'all. I love to see the love that he's actually getting that he deserved. Especially those that saw him at his best.
Damn, that mic.
Tag team, all that stuff, but I don't know. At the same time, I gotta say that the WWE, y'all in the hot seat right now. Y'all so much in the hot seat that if I was any other wrestling, not just AEW, any other wrestling company, I would take advantage of this shit, this opportunity right now. Right now. Just step up. So we're definitely going to talk more about it, but there's so much to talk about. That's like the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to talk about. He said, "Why do you look pissed?" Why do you look pissed?
Can y'all hear me now? Better? Yes. Is it lower?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's just get it straight right here, right now. The reason why we haven't talked on this because we all wanted to think about it, and we didn't want to jump into anything without knowing all the facts and having time to digest what we will talk about later tonight. So that's why we have not spoke on it yet. So we're not late to the party. We just being smart about it.
So with that being said, Dan, to hit the
Oh yeah, I know. It's
time to play the game. Time to play the game.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna start off with just 2 games today because I'm really not in the mood.
Yep.
So with that being said, someone says, I guess it's Vince Russo. This is a hot take a pancake from Vince freaking Russo. Ain't that something? Seriously, you want to make somebody. How is this guy not in WWE Money in the Bank and winning it? Tell me, and we'll both know. What are you so afraid of, Triple H? Get out of your comfort zone and box and stop repeating the same thing over and over again with the same people. How take a pancake is Vince Russo cooking with that?
That motherfucker cooking a goddamn fucking stack of pancakes right now. That shit is a hot.
This motherfucker's running Waffle House right now.
It's a hot take because I agree with him.
Yeah.
Do you not hear just the little seconds that he got on any version of the show? If it's that on Netflix, commercial time, or if he's on there just to get. For example, I know we're gonna talk about it later, but I'm gonna say it right now. The moment he had with Sammy during Monday Night Raw, the crowd popped.
Absolutely.
The crowd popped. And what I guess they trying to build something with this. Hopefully it will come through. I would love to see a Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross match. Killer Kross. For those that knew him before.
I want to see Killer Kross period in the ring.
We're going to keep calling Killer Kross, WWE. But I definitely want to see it. Because, damn it, this dude's showing you he wants to be there. He's showing you he got the passion to be on TV and had the mic skills. And if you did not watch his documentary, I'm going to keep on plugging his documentary. Watch it. You'll see what he's saying. It's not about the money. It's about the passion of the business. And he wants to be there. there's a lot of people, especially today's age, that don't show that they want to be there for the passion. They want to be there for the paycheck. So he's right. Like, dude, Triple H, you the one brought him to the company. I remember the pandemic era. Excuse me, the pandemic era. This man was running roughshod in NXT. He beat all your guys. And then, of course, Vince made him a dominatrix gladiator, but you brought him back.
Yep.
Do something with him. Because if I'm not mistaken, his contract is expired in some months right now. Am I right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I got that. I got that in the clip too. Here's the next game. Who would you release to bring back R-Truth?
Oh shit.
Why you do, Brett? Really? I know who you gonna say. I don't want to fucking hear it, bro.
Want me to say it for him?
You can say it.
If you're a fan of Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, you already knew the answer was God Bless. I don't see nobody on this list that I would replace them with Truth. Not on this list. I mean, there are a couple. Shut up. There is some people that you could replace him with. Shut up, John.
I didn't say nothing. What do you mean?
We know.
What do you mean,
bro? How many episodes is this? 166 out of 166, probably 164 of them. You would say this person's name. So I'll say it for you. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is.
Fuck Phillip Brooks.
Y'all know who it is.
Fuck Phillip Brooks. Yeah, he can go.
I'm not going to get rid of Finn.
It's about money, right? Money.
Money. I'm not getting rid of Finn. I'm sorry.
Why not? Finn's another one. Why not? What's he doing other than going to Diddy parties?
Why Finn Balor?
Oh yeah, he was called to the Diddy party.
Okay. Oh, that picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Why not him?
No, why not?
Finn.
He a fad. Freaky ass demon. Freaky ass demon.
Well, then he belongs to WWE then. But this is why I say that I'm not getting rid of Finn, and this is why people need to understand when WWE get these motherfuckers when it's too late. You get motherfuckers that already got a 20-year career, and then when you do give them a chance, they get fucking hurt.
By somebody that's actually on this list too, by the way, but I'm not going to get
it's like that. What Finn is doing is trying to make some fucking stars. He's getting paid for it.
What's he doing?
He's trying.
What's he doing?
With the booking that he has.
With the booking
Balor clubs for everyone.
Well, one thing I tell you right now, I was not wearing that rainbow shirt. I was not doing that. I wasn't. Keep it real.
I mean, without the Judgment Day, Finn Balor's going to go back doing that stance, looking like a freaking sex toy. So, what are we talking about?
The only thing I was mad about Finn before Judgment Day, he was smiling too damn much, and then he went back to NXT, went back to the Finn Balor that I love, close to Prince Devitt. Came back. He looked like he was going to keep doing that today again.
Now he's a face troll.
You like it though.
It makes good memes. What do you want me to say?
All right. You like it though.
All
it's
right.
Entertainment. That's the point of it. You got entertainment.
Well, let's get into some wrestling shit to talk about real quick.
Wrestling shit?
Almost says he has a cromjali. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Probably.
It's something very similar to what Andre had.
I know you said
Yeah.
Gigantism.
Yeah.
Partial crushing diseases.
Yeah.
A really rare case to the point where they had a journal published about my case. That's wild. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
When he was 11, they said when he was 11, he was 6'7".
That's crazy.
When he was 11, it's a picture. Go watch the interview. It's a picture of him. He's taller than the adults. He was only 11 years old.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not know that. I really did not know that. Maybe that's why we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I mean, that has to be the case because WWE isn't in the business of benching people.
Well,
right.
Listen. WWE, you got deals before for a certain guy named Paul White. when he had the same thing. What the fuck you waiting for?
Paul White,
shit popping.
Great Khali, Vladimir Kozlov, Ezekiel Jackson.
Ezekiel was just big.
I mean,
this man wore knee pads.
Lars Sullivan.
Oh no, let's not even talk about that guy.
Lars Sullivan, you know that Braun Strowman.
Whoa, you dropped that.
Kevin Nash. I'm sorry. Let me not do this. Let me not.
Oh, Kevin Nash. Oh God, that name.
Let me not do this. Heidenreich. Oh, never mind. Let me show.
Why do you keep on bringing Heidenreich? It's the third fucking week.
It's not my fault.
What's
up, brother?
Good, bro. Yeah, we appreciate that, man. Listen, make sure you guys are following us on YouTube, all right? Because eventually, soon, we're actually going to do a YouTube exclusive show, and we're going to keep you guys updated on that.
Yep.
So we're going to start uploading a lot more content to YouTube. Facebook is going to be cool as well, but some reason, you know, Mark Zuckerberg is over here deleting lives, so it is what it is. But listen, shout out to Almost. Didn't know this, so
didn't know. No, I did not know this either.
No. So it's good that they had these interviews where we get to learn about people. So
agreed. So moving on, Netflix had Tumu or whatever it's called, Money, tomorrow, too much, too real. I don't know. All I know is these women had a little exchange, and CM Punk over here looking at the camera like, "Hey guys, this is
really?
AEW,
really?
You know?
Oh my God."
That's crazy. That is crazy. Dan could play a good cosplay of Lars. It's crazy. That's
let's see.
Oh boy.
Don't block him, Dan.
I'm not gonna block. No. I involve the haters because you know why? Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. Yeah, go ahead.
That is hilarious.
Wow. Phil got that face like I need help. Blink one.
No. Phil's got his eyes on something else.
Well, Mommy and Liv Morgan's right there.
Oh, he's choosing the wrong one. Mommy's right there, bro. Oh, that's right. He knows Buddy Matthews will kill him. Okay.
And also AJ's in the audience. So look, honey, my hands is behind me.
I mean, what is that? What does that mean? Because I mean, let's talk about it.
Wait. That's not Phil's problem right there. That's Dom's problem.
That's a Dom problem.
That's a lot of headaches, Dom. You got a wife, you got a girlfriend, you got side.
He is now Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, Latino Heat, man.
He's Latino Heat now.
That mullet, man. It's the mullet. It's the mullet and the mustache. The combination is crazy. See, man, we can't even get that, man. We get
just murdering bitches.
Who's that chick behind Dom, though?
I don't know, but she all in their mouth.
No, not her. The one with glasses. Anyway.
Kind of like, I guess, like, you know, Dom, because Dom.
I don't know. I think pedophile's got some other things going on at home.
I don't know what Phil's doing. All I know is that let's talk about Dom real quick. So Dom, your poor wife, is watching this. And I guess we're supposed to be okay with this. I don't know if his wife is getting Laned or Rusev or what, like at this point. But this is just crazy. The fact that, you know, like this is cool. I guess, but you know, because they're playing characters and you know they don't want to break kayfabe and all this other stuff. But listen,
don't
Dom,
degrade the champion at any time.
I'm not degrading him. I'm giving him his props. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, any man with two hands and a mullet, you know what I'm saying, is able to, you know.
Listen, his excuse, honey. Look, it was a smooch. As you see, no thumb. No thumb.
I mean, hey, listen, as long as you know Dominic Mysterio doesn't turn into a Dominic Benoit situation, you know, we're totally fine with this.
Next.
Yep.
That's over. So, we already know what happened for Monday. That this was announced that Stephanie McCure was officially now moved to Raw. So shout out to her. I guess we officially now have to move Booker T over to Raw because I love Pat McAfee, but
yeah, he can't do the
all shucky ducky quack quack.
Yeah, that was god awful. He said he did his own little thing too. He didn't take Booker stuff. So
he tried to put a dog to it, and I'm like,
I think
I'm just a dog with a bone, or dog trying to bury a bone.
No, I mean, I would try to bury a bone, but that's a different story. Listen, all I know is Pat.
Pat, I know you if you know sign language, you'll get cursed out in sign language. You better be careful.
Oh my God, that is great. That is great. Oh my God.
Be careful, Pat. Be careful.
I fucking needed that, bro. Thank you.
You gotta cut. You gotta clip that. That's a clip. So with that being said, that's definitely a clip. That was a clip. That was wild. Praise go out to Myron Reed. He recently suffered a concussion, but at the time, it looked insane. Like that.
They stopped the match, right?
Yeah, they did.
Straight up X went to the back.
He was out. He was completely knocked out. It was horrible scene. And, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, Don? What's going on? I didn't see it. I heard from my wife about this, so I didn't see it. So is that's Kelly right next to him too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, they just and that kind of injury you just had a baby too. Yeah, make sure you're all right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was gonna, but I'll bring up Priscilla Kelly later because Dan, I think it's time for you to drop that banner I told you to put up.
Is it that time?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm not wasting no time.
Oh yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our segment of The Truth Shall Set You Free.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Well, in the words of Ron, it's really not about to be. Ron Killings, or Ron the Truth Killings, as most of us know him. I know him as Ron Killings. Posted this message. I believe I forgot what it was over the weekend.
What up, Kendall?
It was on Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Sunday morning to be exact.
And I sat here and I just was like, wait, I literally had just woke up and I'm like, what is going on here? Ain't no way. There's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that this is real, right? He got to be trolling. That's what everyone's saying. He got to be trolling. So that's why we didn't we wanted to sit here. We wanted to wait, let more stuff come out. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought you guys were fucking joking with me. I woke up to a text and I'm like, there's no way. He just main evented Saturday Night Main Event with John Cena. There's no way they fucking no.
It was so much that I had to wait because it was June 1st, right? And I think, our troop will probably think this is April Fool's Day and do some shit like this. And he kids on social media too. He jokes. So I'm like, okay, there's no way that the WWE, with a guy that would do anything for the company, they released him. Until later on that day, it just got a snowball rolling downhill. There you go.
Our Truth is a wrestling hip hop. Our Truth is a man. No, we never got to do our TikToks. I can't even count how many times Truth has been counted out just to come back and entertain us even more. I'm going to take this as a huge compliment, although it's untrue. Our Truth is beloved. Ricochet is hated. You need both. All the time. Great. I think that Samantha was actually saying as compared to, I don't know why fans are like how they are, because I mean, you guys are a little keyboard bitches.
They're just you're weird.
Yeah, good one.
What's up? Man. What's up? That's my kid.
But it's what I love. What I love about this, it's not the fans, it's the wrestlers outside WWE, inside WWE, former employees that's saying all this stuff. This dude was beloved by everyone. This dude would come in your hood, which he did in mine, do a fucking skit, and be loved by that fucking neighborhood. Dude was awesome. He's good. Y'all could have made him, if y'all go to release, y'all could have made him at least an ambassador for WWE. So, same thing y'all did for a certain other guy that was waste. That was a waste.
And he still is. The guy's still an ambassador. He's still getting a paycheck.
Still getting a paycheck.
And they don't even mention his name at all.
Except for this past Saturday Night event when they showed him on the audience.
Yep. Yeah.
And we asked him, yo, do you still work? We haven't heard. He's like, yeah, I still do work for WWE. So you could have said that to him. He could have done work. He's from North Carolina. He could have done a lot of things in North Carolina for WWE. Hell, the South, period. I don't know. Let's continue because I got a lot more to say.
I'm just showing everybody's heartfelt messages that they sent to R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm not gonna go back and show you. I mean, you guys see the love that the guy got. You know what I'm saying? Even from, there's so many amazing memories, R-Truth, you know what I'm saying, that comes from Stu Bennett, aka Wade Barrett, Adam Pierce, you know what I'm saying, Wes Lee, Natty, you know what I'm saying? And we even showed people that was outside of the company that sent their message, people that were just fired who sent their love and everything. Kevin Owens, you know what I'm saying, who's going through the fight of his life right now. You know what I'm saying, to even come back into wrestling. He doesn't even know, because he actually came out and even said that he doesn't know if he's going to come back, and that's what he's scared of. He has no timetable.
Do you got the one that Jacob put? Because the one that Jacob put, whoa.
I do not.
Yeah, Jacob put on one that he said this is not the end of his journey, something like that. This is pretty much like another chapter, another opportunity for you, something like that about his family. I'm not going to go for a word because when I saw it, I was like, yo, that's deep coming from Jacob. But yeah, I'm going with this comment that Ethan just put up about people saying that he was too old.
Nah, fuck that.
It's fucked up.
Kiss my ass.
It's fucked up that people say that, and we just saw Sting retire in his 60s.
Ron is what? How he is? How old? 50? What?
He's 53. Wait, before you continue,
he looks fucking 28.
Before you continue, this one Jacob 52, Ron Killings. This light right here, Oos. We do this so our kids don't have to see that other life we come from, dog. God first, family, laughter, game, love, and knowledge. Always when it came to you. Love and respect, big bro, and thank you.
Now, this is from someone who just got to WWE. That means, he met him way before WWE, and it's just he knows what kind of person he is. He's not, I'm a WWE star, you should acknowledge me. No, I'm a person, you're a person, I'm going to make you laugh. Hell, this dude used to make Vince McMahon laugh.
And that's what I've also heard, apparently, that, that's the reason why he was kept alone, because he's the Vince guy. And all this other stuff, but I'm getting into that.
I mean, here's my thing. If you look at it, during his segments, even if we go back to TV time, and if you actually can draw down the numbers, every time the man was on TV, the channel never flipped. Ever. He was fucking entertaining.
If you put it side by side, this is why I say some people don't understand with WWE. When they say sports entertainment, it's not just wrestling with WWE. So if it's not just wrestling with WWE, you better find something entertaining. He was one of those guys. Him, Santino Marella was one of those guys that they're pulling matches, but if you need some entertainment part, there's your entertainment, those two guys, right? And if for people to say he was a Vince guy, which was one Mark Henry said, this other not on Busted Open Radio.
Yeah, he said that if Vince was still there, that Truth would have a job until he died.
Right, he was. But at the same, I'm going to tell you what I feel like. To me, things went south. You remember when they changed the Raw tag team titles to those tag team belts they got now?
Yeah. You're talking about the Thomas Ciampa bit?
He tried to break Triple H, and Triple H just
he broke. He broke.
Yeah, but he walked away.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know if it to me. I'm not saying it happened, but to me, maybe that was the start of the snowball going downhill, because once TKO got there, everybody knew shit was gonna change. But we didn't think that the Dusty Rhodes promo was gonna come out and said, "Oh, here's a nice gold watch, kick in the butt, get out of here now." You know what I mean?
So I've seen this statement online as well. Do you think that he was too much of a comedy gimmick? That they couldn't see him as a serious character at all, and that's why they didn't want him anymore?
I mean,
he couldn't be not serious.
We've talked about that on the show. I don't know how many times, so I'm not even gonna.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a wrestling company or are you sports entertainment? Because if you're wrestling, then all right, you're trying to move up. You're trying to move to a place where you should have been in the first place and bring us some wrestling. You are sports entertainment. He's the entertainment. Yeah. Why are you getting rid of probably some of the best things you got left in your company?
Ron Cena shirts sold out.
Yeah.
Still
no one. It took over another person I don't use right now.
Here's another thing. He says, I don't even know if that's PG. You know how watered down his comedic act has been since he got there? He doesn't curse. He doesn't do anything, but I think there was one time he smoked a cigarette on live national television. That was it, and I love him for that. But you got to think, he was so entertaining and still stayed within their PG. He was kid-friendly. He was everything.
Go back to his last run in TNA when he was with that side by side. You see what we're talking about.
So let's just go ahead and acknowledge this. He was also the NWA heavyweight champion twice, the first African-American TNA championship.
TNA or NWA, period.
Yeah. Whichever you want to call it, he was the first.
He was the first. Yep. First black in TNA. Yep. They were TNA, but they were using the NWA titles still before they switched over to TNA.
I think in NWA's history, he's still the first, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying. Even though we saying that, the TNA title changed when Kurt Angle got there. They wanted to use that, but
it wasn't. TNA. Kurt Angle's the first TNA champion. Officially.
Yeah, in the company history, NWA, whatever, he's the first black champion.
Yep.
And we always talk about how WWE was around 60 years. You know how long the NWA been around? Yeah. And the fact that he's the first black NWA champion.
Okay.
Twice. The people that he beat, the so-called world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, he beat him.
Yep.
He beat, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he beat was it Jeff Jarrett or AJ Styles? For the world heavyweight title. I think it was AJ Styles, the guy we call the phenomenal one.
It wasn't Jarrett?
But then if it was Jeff Jarrett.
Well, we also need to know that he was also one of the very first signees to GCW when Jeff Jarrett was doing his mini promotion. He was the first signee.
For Global Force?
Yeah, Global Force Wrestling.
Which, by the way, fuck Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah, by the way.
It didn't last long because he didn't make not one appearance.
Wasting my fucking
and also
my fucking enthusiasm for that bullshit. Fuck out of here.
And also, you guys say he can't be a serious character. When he went to TNA.
Who said that?
A lot of people say that. That's what I said. They say he's only a comedic character. That he can't be serious.
That's why I say it's fucked up. It's fucked up that people will say that if you do his whole career, if you just watch WWE, and you so-called just watch WWE, you should know he was a serious wrestler when he first started the first run. The first run, K-Quick. Okay? So when he came back from TNA, like they better not name him K-Quick. After we just saw Ron.
He can't be a serious character. How did he win the NWA title if he wasn't a serious character?
Well, not even that. His very first promo in TNA.
No. I'm going to tell you why, because they didn't know.
Voodoo Kin Mafia, wasn't that a serious group?
Yep.
He's not part of them. He's part of three line.
Well, yeah, three line group. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. Just change the name. Good question though. Was he not serious on that too? He was serious. He was serious when he won the tag team titles with Pac-Man Jones.
Oh,
who could not wrestle. Pac-Man Jones could not wrestle because he was still under NFL contract.
By the way, Pac-Man Jones is pissed, by the way.
I really don't give a fuck about Pac-Man Jones being pissed, but he got right to be, but still don't give a fuck because, dude, you ruined your whole you should have been Hall of Fame career. Anyway, that's a whole nother podcast. Whatever. But a lot of people upset, though. Granted, how I feel about Pac-Man Jones, a lot of people upset. Not just wrestlers. Local news stations down here are talking about R-Truth being released.
I got a news break. You know what a news break is? It's an app.
Yeah.
It sends you like news, you know what I'm saying, locally or, domestic, whatever the case may be, like further around the
There you go, right there.
And it's kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird to me because I literally had a thing that literally didn't say WWE superstar. You know what it said? Former NWA world champion.
Yeah.
Released from the WWE.
So I'm down here in Virginia.
The title that they never even recognized they had fucking ever got.
WWE or people.
WWE.
No, they're not going. So I'm gonna tell you why they did now. They don't have the rights to that NWA. They got the rights to the NWA back then with WCW, NWA Mid South, all that stuff. They don't have the rights to the NWA because they would acknowledge Alan Pierce as a fucking 5-time NWA champion. They acknowledge Nick Aldis as the NWA champion. They don't
got the rights to the IWGP, and yet I heard them mention it a few times.
No. They can mention. They can't.
Oh, so they can mention that, but they can't mention that he was a former NWA champion.
You know why? Because that's how they get the talent.
No, I know why. I mean, didn't we say he was the first black one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's more than that. It's more than that. I'm not saying it's more than that. Because
I know. I'm not saying they're racist.
No, they don't see color.
No, they don't see color.
No. Let's not do that. They don't see color. But
I mean, you don't see my worth. You know what I'm saying? They don't see our worth.
We could talk about this all day long, and you know what? It's like talking to a damn
I'm gonna steer in the direction. What do you feel about the fake outrage?
Oh, the fake outrage can kiss my ass. Like it really can kiss my ass. Because here's my thing. A lot of y'all really don't care.
No.
For the people that are really fans of this guy, we care. The rest of y'all are just going to be. Hold on, let me go. Like the y'all that don't like, we know for a fact you don't care. You're just basically trying to troll. You know what I'm saying? The WWE fans and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are AEW dick riders. It's not my fault, you know what I'm saying, that you guys are constantly stuck in this tribalistic war that we tell you guys it shouldn't even exist. But yeah, here we go. I'm speaking on it, and no, it has nothing to do with us. I'm just saying straight up to the fact that you guys don't really give a shit about truth. You don't care that he was released. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna do what you do anyway. You guys say that you and this is no shot to anybody. There's no shot to anybody that I've talked to. You know what I'm saying? No shot to anybody on the show. No shot to anybody. Y'all gonna sit there and tell me how much you guys are so mad you're gonna boycott the WWE, but then you're gonna go sit there and watch on the WWE's channel old matches of truth.
Hold. Let me cut in on that one. You said something, I said probably Sunday. Let me add on to it. Oh no, Monday. I said Monday. You can say we want truth all you want.
Yeah.
You can say that. But if you're gonna go to the product that just released them and buy a ticket, you're still supporting that company. And don't give me that, oh, we did it for CM Punk. No. I said the same thing with CM Punk. If you're gonna support that person, support that person. So Ron Truth does more than just wrestle. We ran down saw this off camera. He's a rapper. So when his next song, I bet see all the numbers that's all this we want truth. Y'all better go out and support.
Now add on to that. Though.
Because from what I heard, or from what Dan was telling me, or whatever, doesn't WWE own that shit?
Yes.
But this is what I also said. You can find a loophole around that. They own the artist as R-Truth. They don't own Ron Killings. So if you want to come out as Ron Killings with a new song, support that song. Don't support the old stuff, because the old stuff is under WWE ownership. When you get a new song and say Ron Killings, not Ron the Truth Killings, Ron Killings, or whatever new name he come out with as a stage name, support it. That's all. Support it. Because I want that love. Because if all of him get platinum, y'all didn't support him. Y'all doing what's trending right now. But y'all always do what's trending. When y'all always upset when someone get released, and y'all want to uproar when someone get released, and when they go to another company, y'all don't show that same love to them. Y'all don't go buy their merch. Y'all don't go to the indie show that they are in your local hometown and support them.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking about the chick that do only. I'm talking about the wrestling part. Okay, support them. Well, we just outrage and oh, this trending. I'm gonna support this outrage trending. No, support them on the other opportunities they got coming to them. If you're truly a fan of this, if you're not, then just be surprised, shocked for 5 minutes, and then go back to supporting the WWE. And that's it. That's what you're doing. You buy the ticket there to go to the WWE show. You're supporting WWE. You can say we want All you
Yeah.
want. It don't make any sense. You just doing it the same
Tell
way.
him, Bill. Tell him, Bill. A 52-time 24/7 I-95 7-Eleven champion.
He made that belt entertaining, damn it. Him and
Yes, he
fucking
did.
what's the short dude?
Rockstar Spud.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Fuck the 24/7 title.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Fuck
we always
the
talk about
24/7
Ric
title.
Flair and Cena, never seen 17.
Are you serious?
Never killing.
What was you about to come up with? You never seen 17, so you never killing 53? Like what are you about to say?
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. I'm just looking at some of his stuff, man, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
Yo, do you mind if I put that picture up, please?
Which one?
This right here. Just remember this. If he was just a comedian star, he would not have none of these accolades. He probably have one run with a mid-card title. He actually had 2 runs with the U.S. title. Okay, if we just
He got an imaginary kid named Jimmy over. Okay,
I'm about to say, he actually won championship WWE, the hardcore title before it was 24/7. You know, we already knew about the 24/7. We just joked about it right here and there. He's a 3-time tag team champion, or 3-time. And
I'll tell you,
he got some of the best memories in the past 5-6 years in that company that we're still talking about. The PG that we use constantly. He smacked Bobby Lashley. He told him that he swallowed nuts, and he made Brock Lesnar laugh on camera twice before he did the cowboy shit. Before he did the cowboy, he was comfortable. He made the Beast laugh on TV twice.
All right, here you go. You ready for his titles?
Yeah.
The WWF, when they were WWF, that's how long he's been working for them. Hardcore Championship 2 times. NWA World Heavyweight Championship 2 times. First African American to hold that title. And NWA World Tag Team Championship 2 reigns with Road Dogg and Conan. TNA World Tag Team Champions 1 time. United States Tag Team Champions twice. WWE 24/7 Championship. Actually, I was wrong. It's 54, not 52.
Good Lord. That's John Cena's football number. Okay. True immortal.
He's a fucking vampire, bro. He doesn't age.
Go. If you really want to see a picture, go find a picture with him and Tupac.
Oh shit, yeah.
That has not aged. Black don't crack when it comes to R-Truth.
And that's another thing is like, dude, if you look at his career as a whole, yeah, it's just no one's lasted that long.
Unless I got some more stuff to talk.
Let me change.
Go for it.
Let me change the words what you just said. No one lasted that long that has not been a main eventer in that company like that.
There you go.
I mean, he's a comedic act.
Hey, in the record books, you gotta be a main eventer or at least in the main event conversation to be in that company for that long. He was never in that conversation in the main event. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. He wasn't. But damn it, did he do what he had to do to stay in that company for as long as he did? I'm talking about the second run alone. Yeah. So good luck, Ron. I'm tired of talking about it. It's been a long week. I'm waiting for the next.
He's not done.
I'm not
done. He ain't done.
We ain't done. This is still funny though.
I love this. This was funny.
You know what I'm saying? I hate this more than I hate you. I hate we lost him and still have you. You know what I'm saying? These two have been the first.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious. But now that we done talked about his accolades and everything, let's get to the real shit. WWE locker room was reportedly shocked and unhappy with R-Truth's shock release from the WWE. Fightful reports Truth was contacted by a talent relations employee this weekend and informed him that his contract would not be extended. The departure was met with complete shock and disbelief. Right? Okay. All right. R-Truth release from the WWE reportedly left talent uneasy. You know what I'm saying? It was noted that his release was forced some to rethink their situation and job security with the overall feeling that nothing is guaranteed, especially with TKO, even if you are extremely popular. We just talked about the Ron Cena shirt. You know what I'm saying? Can I get more into this?
Go for it.
Update. R-Truth's release from WWE was reportedly planned since earlier this year by Nick Khan, who did put his name on the cost-benefit analyst list before it was decided to letting him running down on his contract rather than cutting him, among others. This one of the reasons why John Cena, apparently aware of the situation, requested added program with R-Truth into his farewell tour, an attempt to convince WWE higher-ups that his old friend could still be a good, valuable asset to the company. This attempt unfortunately failed, and R-Truth was now officially on his way out of WWE after 17 years. So shout out to John Cena for that. Still the GOAT.
Wait, before you do that, wouldn't that have been, if he knew he was gone and they knew they was going to sing around, would it not have been great to have a career versus career match and he'd go out the right fucking way?
Let me
wait. I'm going to give somebody some credit here. You probably haven't done it in a while.
I think I know where you're going.
Bully Ray had a great idea.
Yeah, yes, he did. He did.
And when I thought about what he said, I was like, you know what? John should do that. John should come out and say, I told y'all I was going to ruin wrestling. I took R-Truth from you. I knew he was going to be released, as the report just said. And I wouldn't be mad if he'd done that. It probably gives some type of, gas to this damn heel turn because it's been fucking lackluster for a while. But shout out to him for even thinking that, like, yo, at least there's still some good in John Cena to say, you know what, I'm going to show y'all going to make the wrong decision if y'all release him. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. The match was like 3 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. But out of it, we got a good T-shirt that outsold everybody, including your main eventers.
We got a great moment. We got a great moment. That's what we got.
Was this his last match? No.
The Miz now removed everything WWE related from his Twitter and X and unfollowed the WWE.
Yep.
Apparently, his contract is also at the end up at this year as well. So,
will y'all be outraged when Miz get released?
Me, yes.
Yep.
I will. I'm a Miz guy.
I'm gonna say, just like I said before, R-Truth, I'm not gonna be mad.
No, I mean,
I'm not gonna be if Miz leaves WWE. It's one thing.
It has to be under the right circumstances. Not
that's
like
the thing. That's the thing we're talking about, right? That's where the changes the narrative, the way they fucking did it.
Right. But the Miz to me is a WWE lifer. I don't remember Miz nowhere else.
What the fuck is our truth? Not against you, but what the fuck is our truth?
No. That's what I'm saying. Miz, I haven't seen Miz nowhere else. R-Truth, I seen R-Truth on TNA. I seen him in Ring of Honor. I don't see Miz. So
Miz got his own TV show.
Right. If I see R-Truth is a perfect example of no one's safe. Right? They just said that. No one's safe.
That's the feeling backstage.
If
Yeah.
R-Truth get released, no one's safe. So if Miz gets released, do you see Miz in another wrestling organization?
No, but by the way, for those that when we said the fact that Italian relations, let's just basically put it out there. Triple H actually had to make the call and basically fire him. It was Triple H. Just want to let everybody know that.
I think everybody know that.
Okay, if you don't know, you're a fucking idiot.
Now put that comment up. Put that comment up. If most fans is gonna be outraged with Miz, I'm gonna tell you why most fans gonna be outraged with Miz. Because like we just said, Miz dedicated his life. He was the perfect yes man to WWE.
He was a WWE lifer before he even got into the company. When he was on the Real World, acting like The Rock, trying to get into WWE.
Never complained. Wait, never complained.
Never
really been injured.
The fucking locker room for eating a piece of fucking chicken. He dressed in a bathroom for a year and he fucking took it.
Like I said, say yes to everything. Being a commentator before he was wrestling. I remember that. He used to stutter on the microphone.
When John Cena didn't want to do the Marine 2 or 3 and 4 and all that shit, guess who fucking did it?
Stepped up. And I always go to thank the Miz for this. Making the Intercontinental title important again. That fucking promo with him and Bryan Danielson.
Look,
Hey,
wait.
Bret Hart.
Hey, Bret.
Bret Hart is back. Dan's favorite guy.
You gonna
Hey,
come
Bret
hang
Hart.
out with me? Come hang out with me Saturday.
Hey,
Bret.
Bret Hart, I just want to let you know that Goldberg was a better talent than you.
Oh shit.
You chose violence today.
Yes.
You
Miz is
probably-
the safest worker in the business, has never been injured. Never hurt anyone.
I would say change that. He never hurt anyone.
Bro, he never
Neither
pulled
did
a
Truth.
He never pulled a Nia Jax or Mercedes Moné.
Never.
Neither did Truth. Truth never hurt
He never
anyone.
he never pulled a Seth Rollins.
And another thing, and no one in that locker room could say anything different.
I don't believe you.
Look, oh my God, even Phil Brooks loves the Miz, and he used to hate Miz. He loves the Miz. You know how we know you love the Miz? Because we remember that promo you did in AEW.
You're just an untalented Miz.
And you love the Miz and all that.
I think he said less popular Miz.
Yeah,
A less popular Miz, yeah.
So he's another one that's loved back there that makes sure everybody's all right. It's video footage of him talking to everybody and communicating with everybody. Him and John Cena's close.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one.
Yeah.
So my thing is I need to see the same outrage.
Well, I need to talk about this real quick. So backstage brawl. Shout out to y'all. TKO has done more harm than good to WWE since having more say in the company. That is Vince McMahon's fault. He sold to that group to punish Stephanie for forcing him out with the Janelle Grant case.
That's
this
bullshit.
arrangement has been more and more of TKO's throwing their weight around. R-Truth didn't deserve that at all.
I
No.
agree that it's Vince's fault, but not for why it's his fault.
Vince is not that petty to sell his baby to punish Stephanie. He did it for fucking money.
Yeah.
The man worships money.
Why not both?
I want because one.
If he can sell his wife out for another whore, then why wouldn't you think that he can sell like his own daughter out? I'm just saying.
Wait. You caught me off guard with that. What? He did what?
If he could sit there and sell himself out to basically grooming up these women and doing what he does to them and stuff like that, turning them to like a streetwalker or whore, whatever you want to call them, since that's what, people are saying that's what they are. And they just did it for the money. And if they didn't really want to do it, they would have stopped because people don't realize, psychological things happen. But, people are experts when it comes to these things, so they're jackasses. Let's just be straight honest. What makes you guys think he want to do that to his daughter? The same daughter that he said that he wanted to basically make a storyline and having a baby with? You wouldn't think that he wouldn't want to sell her out? Come on. If he can't have if he can't basically run what he wanted so badly, you don't think he wouldn't basically say, screw it? His own daughter basically turned on him. His son is nowhere to be found trying to help him out.
Oh, hold on.
He was down.
I get where you're going. Hold on. I get where you're going. Because I remember the promo and they put it on TV. I remember the promo. If you don't, go search it. It's on there. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this about Stephanie. Stephanie wanted nothing to do with that shit.
Of course she did.
She didn't want nothing to do with that shit, right? And she was her best trying to save that company her way. Get all the business, charities, all that stuff. I would blame Vince for selling to that business because of one thing. Like they said, money.
He worships money.
He needed more money before that lawsuit because he had to pay the stuff. He needed the money. But to say that that's the reason why it's Vince's fault because it's the Stephanie, then you might as well say it for the Moolah situation that came back to the case, the ring boys or whatever that shit happened back.
Ashley Mazzaro. Justice for Ashley Mazzaro, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Don't get me started on that one.
Yeah, please don't. Every time I come up there, I do my thing for Long Island. But a lot of things will come up, and she didn't want no part of that. All right, so yeah, I'll definitely blame Vince for selling to this company who, just like WCW, selling to a company that did not want wrestling. You sell to a company that wants to more produce the UFC shit, but they go use your fucking blueprint to do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna care about the WWE
We
stuff.
got more to talk about it because, like I had said straight up, you can see in my tagline, TKO is WWE's pimp. The leader's going to be straightforward with it. Regardless of the fact that Vince, like I hear what they're saying, and I me personally, I agree. I think this technically could have been Vince's fault, but I mean, Vince was a gritty ass pervert. What do you want me to sit there and say to you? I mean, the guy literally is. We seen what's going on in his cases. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Like, I mean, granted, I know a lot of people don't want to believe it and want to be like on the Vince McMahon side or the man side because they feel like, a lot of women get over with this. And yes, they do, but it doesn't mean that necessarily dictates to this same situation. You guys just being dickheads about it. But that's regardless of the fact. All I know is that once he got kicked out, we already knew what was going to happen, that he was going to basically be petty. Because we're not going to sit here and act as if Vince McMahon is not known throughout the history of him running that damn business of being petty. The man is the biggest petty king in the business.
Oh. He stated this on TV and in press conference. If anyone's going to take down the WWE, it's going to be me.
So
he meant that shit.
So you mean to tell me? So do y'all two think that this ain't? I'm still going to sit there and say he did on purpose.
I'm not going to say the Stephanie thing. The punish Stephanie. No, the punish the company that
kicked him out.
That kicked him out because he sold it, but he was still part of the board.
And Stephanie was still part of the board.
No,
she stepped away when he came back. So when he got pushed out the first time,
she left, then came back, and that whole nonsense. Yeah. But then we were trying to figure out what was going on, and apparently this was going on. But regardless of the fact is TKO, we're gonna get back and we're gonna make sure that we keep on TKO because clearly we can't talk about WWE. WWE don't exist.
No,
WWE don't exist.
No.
Let's just straightforward. And I have to honestly be one of the first people to actually just say, I have to be straightforward and just say straight up. Tell me when Jonathan Coachman are telling lies at this point.
I swear, like lately, he's been on fucking fire. And I'm supposed to try not to curse that much like I did last episode, but damn, we talked about
this was different. This is a different type of episode. This is a different type of episode.
WrestleMania had posted and said business is business, but I feel that ever since TKO has taken over WWE, and this is the second one, we just said the backstage, they're slowly sucking the life out of WWE and hell-bent on making a profit at any chance they can. Slowly but surely, they will make WWE into a soulless shell of what it used to be. Wait, that sounds kind of familiar because I could have sworn there's someone named Jonathan. Oh, wait, here he goes. I hope they start listening because it's no longer just a few people saying this. It can't always be about every dollar you can make. The R-Truth situation, I know there are other factors in play, but if you get rid of a great locker room guy who is universally loved by everyone, sometimes it's worth keeping them. House shows also used to save guys like Truth. But now, those don't exist. So if you aren't a TV performer, you better watch out. Sad day for wrestling fans who love to laugh.
Did I not say this? Dan, you probably my witness. I said about house shows, how important house shows used to be.
Yep.
Especially when wrestlers used to get paid because of those house shows.
Well, here's another thing. House shows are cheaper than televised or PLE shows. I used to take my kid to them. They were way cheaper.
Right. And then you got to remember when you do that, like I said, but you also got to blame those wrestlers that complain about being on the road for 200, 300 days and they don't get to see their families no more. And so they got their wish. But when you get your wish, something got to be sacrificed. And what got sacrificed was your pockets. Because now you got to beg for merch to get sale. Because merch used to be sold in those house shows more than the TV shows.
That's a fact.
Your
and real merch, not that bullshit like AEW does.
Yeah, facts. Run out of t-shirts within 10 seconds.
Let me just move my t-shirt out of here.
No, I got some merch.
You felt the heat?
I guess.
Yeah, it burned my back, bro. It burned my back. But still, that's what you're missing, and they don't understand that part of the business. Just because one company don't do it, don't mean you have to follow that company. Okay, that was your philosophy for your independent wrestler, contract wrestlers to get money with the house shows. Because guess what? Y'all don't pay for their travel; they got to pay out the travel out their pocket. So the house shows was the thing. And you hear any old timer tell you those used to be the most fun times to travel with someone, share conversations, all that stuff. and y'all took that away from them because now they gotta make the TV deal and the TV here and go to Saudi Arabia and gotta fly all around the world and
Get
shit.
that blood money.
All that shit. So
yeah, the blood money that Phil Brooks is going to sit there and now get, you know.
Oh Lord, we gonna talk about that again?
Yes.
The money was right, the number was right, but it's just that's why I said, you know, this company or TKO, they all they see is dollar signs. And
and
it's wrong, bro.
You want to use that as an avenue to go to the next subject?
We're not even done.
Okay.
Now I know a lot of people don't like these guys, but let's just be straightforward. I don't care.
They're telling the truth.
He said straight up, it's not the WWE anymore, guys. It's a company called TKO. I don't look at WWE as WWE anymore. They're TKO now, and that's great. That's good for them. It's not the same thing.
Wait, who don't like the Good Brothers?
A lot of people.
A lot of people don't like the Good Brothers, bro. A lot of people
they got released, so you know they're old, and because of Carl Anderson said about Triple H, and now all of a sudden, you know,
they can't wrestle and they're not entertaining and all this other bullshit.
And the WWE bubble said that.
Yeah.
But speaking more on TKO, because we're going to get into this. This has to be said, you know, before you know.
Yes.
This has to be said. Because apparently now it's coming out, the TKO is reportedly reconsidering Roman Reigns' deal with the WWE and looking to lower the amount.
If this happens, no, listen to this. If this fucking happens, the company is dead. This is their fucking Jesus. This is their savior.
According to a report from Jonathan Coachman, which honestly, like I said, tell me when he's telling lies. I'll wait. You know, I'm gonna wait. And I'll be nice. You know, I don't want everybody saying that I'm the WWE hater here. You know, I'm just being nice. I'm just saying. According to a report from Jonathan Coachman, TKO is looking to continue cutting costs and wants to make a significant change to Reigns' $15 million salary.
Dumb as fuck.
Wait. So
15 million?
So
yes.
It was, that's do you remember the Ether promo?
I remember, but
remember the Ether promo?
Million?
Okay, so get this.
That's
Hear
too
me
much.
out here. He's probably the most paid guy in the company, correct? Right? No one paid guy, right? You touch his money. Like Dan just said, y'all already on the hot seat. Y'all about to have the throne to hell if y'all touch that man contract.
Wait,
let's be fucking real about that.
Did you guys see the rest of this though? It says it's noted that Reigns' base salary is actually $5 million, but after factoring in royalties from things such as appearances, video games, sales, is actually much higher. In addition, it was noted that this is allegedly seen as unacceptable to Reigns' part-time status in the company and his lack of time on WTV.
I need a yellow flag. That's a flag on the play because this is the same company that did that shit with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. No. This
is not the same company.
No, this is not the same company. This is TKO.
Okay. Great, it's TKO. What do you do? But let me tell you something. Okay, TKO, y'all also UFC, right?
Yep.
They're UFC. Okay, let me say it again. It's the same company that did this shit with Brock Lesnar.
Raheem Overeem.
Marks. This is the same company that did this shit with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was not a fucking full-time UFC guy.
But hey, listen. They need to cut costs, you know what I'm saying? But they're making a lot of money. Like, hey, think about this. These are the same company who just made a Slim Jim, you know, multi-contract thing so that we'll have a bunch of Slim Jims on you know, we'll have a bunch of glizzy sticks, logos posted on some freaking tables. That's what we're going to have. We're going to promote, you know, freaking glizzy sticks. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about, you know, keeping Truth, who actually makes us some money. Nah, we want to make money by having a glizzy stick fucking logo on some tables that we're going to break, that we barely use sometimes.
So y'all gonna, see, this is the kind of shit that's why y'all fucking $3 billion in the hole or $3 million in the hole. But no one's talking about that part either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TKO is apparently losing money.
So
hemorrhaging is the word they said. Hemorrhaging money.
Dropping people off. Y'all getting these sponsors. So y'all add more sponsors to the ring and tables.
So all right, let's just be real.
Y'all got more logos than an emo kid's fucking backpack and lunchbox. I don't want to hear this shit no more.
That was nice.
That was.
I would have went the Fast and the Furious. So many stickers on your car, but you know, great. That was a good one. But let's just be honest. Why is TKO having a Netflix deal? Why? Who got him there?
How much?
Who fucking got him there?
Wait. How much was that deal?
I don't know.
It's 10 years. How many billion?
It's 10 years to be on Netflix?
I believe so.
Oh, they're not doing good either.
Those numbers not looking good. They're
Yo, midget, shut up. I'm on one tonight.
What's up,
all right?
sir?
You should have been here. You actually been like, enjoying the conversation.
NXT looking like on USA Network.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. So, but wait, I gotta remember. My bad. This wasn't TKO. This was WWE. But I'm trying to understand like what happened to all these assets and deals in place that happened with WWE if it's still TKO. Because I could have sworn what happened with the Saudi deal. Oh wait, the Saudi deal just ran out and now they're just basically redoing something else now, right? Okay, cool.
It's the same thing with the Vegas thing.
Wait.
Thank you. Then they just told about how much money they made in Vegas and yada yada and all this other shit.
Hold on. Question, because you just said something I did not know. The Saudi deal is over?
It's been over. They got a new deal.
So, they got a new deal.
New deal.
Well, I think it's a limited deal.
More blood money.
How long is this one?
This will be a year by year.
Well, good. I hope you got drenched in your pruny and maybe it'll stretch and make you like larger. I have no clue.
Yeah,
that's not nice.
Make you taller. Get your Mrs. Fantastic on.
But
hey, Kimmy,
this company sold this deal off of whose back?
Roman.
So you're gonna cut his money after you done whore? You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Hey, they got more money coming in from Glizzy Six. So hey, make sure you slap into that slim. No. Put that slim meat in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys put that Slim Jim meat in your mouth because the WWE wants you guys to buy it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to drop the ice cream bars when that was popular, no. But they want to make sure you guys slap into a Slim Jim, you know what I'm saying, for remembrance of an old wrestler who, they really technically had beef with because that wrestler was sleeping with the boss's daughter. But that's another part, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's okay because they got another boss's daughter. The boss's daughter, I was with Triple H, not the other guy, you know what I'm saying? He was saying, oh yeah, make me freeze where I serve time. But but it's okay.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I did that, brother. Don't say that out here.
Coffee in the big time.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, if I don't hear that voice every time somebody goes through one of those fucking Slim Jim tables, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. You want me to say pause? Pause. You say pause.
Tell me to pause. You have a company who said that they wants to put things to tell you to go. But first off, the company told you guys to go and buy dude wipes.
Wait. There's more. Doing the Pride versus the First Family. Go get some gin and juice. Yeah. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget the Wingstops. The sisters matches.
Yeah, we're getting malt beverages for the first time with WWE logos on it. Seagram's.
Didn't Black and Mild sponsor one of those matches? I'm just fooling.
Hey, they got a lot.
I'm waiting for Mad Dog 2020 to be in the corner.
Hey,
hold up, bro. Hold up. We're not sending people to the hospital. Hold on. They're not ready for that.
They ain't ready for that?
Nah, they ain't ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that just found out about Mad Dog, that's not Kool-Aid. Slow down. Take a sip. Don't go.
Hey, it hits harder as you go.
Listen. You open it up.
Sip. Just sip.
So looking at this. So
trust me.
After us naming all of these, sponsorships and partnerships, and wait, they just bought AAA, correct? So they have money, right? Okay, got it. So all right, cool.
AAA?
Oh,
yeah, they bought AAA.
They have money, right? They have money, right? Okay.
They got money to buy stuff.
Oh, they don't got enough money to, because, apparently R-Truth is too old. I remember R-Truth was too old, just like Bobby Lashley was too old. You know what I'm saying? Because 50 is too old. 50 is too old. Wait. 50, the age of 50 is just too old, y'all.
Well, damn it, I'm about to be old.
John Cena. But John Cena, who's 50?
48.
The man got a ball spot like a 60-year-old. We're not doing it.
I'm 43. Don't let's do that to me yet.
You don't got a ball spot
yet, bro.
No, I voluntarily do that.
That would be ECW facts.
Okay, so who's damn near 50?
That's a lot.
You have a guy on the board. You have a guy on the board who wants to basically do things who's damn near 50.
AJ Styles is 48. He just turned 48.
I told you, fucking R-Truth is a fucking vampire, bro. He never ages.
I swear.
R-Truth and Pharrell basically have the same parents.
Facts.
Chris Van Vliet interview is interview with a vampire. There you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
wait, what was this?
So TKO,
I don't know.
Who
lots of cocaine and
cut
steroids.
down on Roman's money, who basically wants to cut down on apparently large contracts like R-Truth, which kind of weird. I know a lot of people thought the suggestion like, oh, maybe this is a joke, or maybe this is April Fool's and all this other stuff.
Or
I know
this
a lot
is
of
a
people
big
kind of
work.
thought, wait, no, not even fuck all that. A lot of people literally tried to tell me that apparently, oh, well, you guys got to relax. It's going to be for a legend deal and yada, yada, as if we really have to release him from that contract and not basically convert it into a Legends contract, kind of like they converted Titus's contract into a ambassador contract. But we're going to sit here and talk about he's going to get a Legends deal, right? Like, well, he has to wait a whole nother, like, what, 9 months, whatever, 90
months.
days. You know what I'm saying? 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just to get a Legends contract. That's what you're telling me. All of a sudden, that's what's going on. He got released so that he can get a contract that's going to be for a Legends deal.
That's fucking weird to even think that that's a possibility, bro. That's fucking weird.
It's not that much compared to what.
No, I mean the logic is stupid. Oh, they got rid of him so they can give him a Legends contract. You're weird.
Shout out to the 20 people that are tuning in, by the way.
Thank you guys.
But make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys check us over there on YouTube and on everything. But let's just wait.
R-Truth only wrestles at night, never in the morning. Dan, you on to something, bro.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But wait, so let's get this straight real quick. So if we're literally saying like, okay, so they didn't basically release him just to give him a Legends contract, right? Just and all this other stuff, right?
Stupid.
But then I'm looking at this, and y'all want to talk about reconsidering as if you're going to readjust his deal. So he's making a base of $5 million.
That's just for his autograph.
Wait. But you hear what I said, right? His salary base is $5 million
a year.
I guarantee you, R-Truth is not making $1 million a year.
He's making $5 million a year. That's where the $15 million come from.
No, I'm talking about Truth.
No, they're saying
no. He gets where I'm going.
He got 3 more. He got 3 years left on his contract, which is $15 million. 5 years, $5 million each year. But they're not just talking about that. They're talking about the extra money he's making from the appearances and the video game that's right now. That's one of the hot video games that's out with his face on it. And he got the merch sales that he's probably in the top 5 because he's not number 1. We already know who's number 1.
Yeah,
and stuff. They saying that a part-timer should not be getting this.
Okay, got it. Y'all made him a part-timer.
Yeah, y'all made him this way.
Y'all made him a part-timer. And it basically made y'all... Wait, no, let me cook. Y'all made him a part-timer, though. Y'all made him basically show up when he needed to work and when you guys needed to pack things out. Kind of like how you had to hit up the Rock to sell fucking tickets, right? But we're going to sit here and act as if the fact that you guys made this guy, but now you're complaining about it. But you wasn't complaining all the fucking money that he brought into your company.
Thank you.
Wait. Y'all just said this to me, so I get to say it to y'all. Wait, WWE made him the part-time guy. TKO did not.
I mean, she's got a point.
Last time I checked.
Wait. Let me cook now. It's my turn to stir the pot.
Okay, go ahead.
Now it's TKO's house, and TKO is in charge of the bank. So if they don't like that this man is making this money, I don't give a fuck what y'all did. We in charge of the house money now. We pay the bills. I think I want to go from T-Mobile to Boost Mobile. I want to. Sorry.
Fuck Boost Mobile. You know it's very sensitive to me right now. Fuck Boost Mobile. Okay. Where's my phone?
Okay.
You get nothing.
Dan.
but you see what I'm going with this. So
yes.
Yes, WWE did this. WWE made him part-time. I don't know if maybe it's help, whatever. But TKO owns this now. And they're not hearing that shit. You bring your ass to work. There's no part-time here.
Really?
Bring your ass to work. You want that money? You want to make that money?
Really?
Bring your ass to work. So,
Bring your ass to work? Where's Almost?
You just said Almost.
We just talked about it, dude. He's in medical.
He's doing the
What's that
giant
mean?
thing.
Where's Oscar?
Hurt.
Oscar's she's rehabbing, but she's also staying indoors because she keeps getting stalked. Yeah.
That's not my problem.
Oh. Speaking of that, I know we don't have
she's benched.
I know we don't.
Yeah, she's benched when we don't bench people.
I know. We're not gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna say this right now. Give it some acknowledgement. You some weirdos out there that.
We're gonna talk about that. I got it.
Oh, no?
I got it.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. I shut up right now.
Yeah. All in all, when it comes down to this R-Truth, WWE, I'm not even gonna mention Carlito. Like I was going to talk about the Carlito, but we're just stuck on R-Truth because the Carlito thing is even more weird to me. After y'all just sat there and made amends with WCC, and you sent him there to be the world champion because apparently I was going to do business, but then you cut him.
But see, I think Carlito's gonna be all right.
Carlito's great.
Of course, he's a champion of his father's company. But what?
He's fine.
He's gonna be right. We're talking about R-Truth. We don't know what's next for R-Truth. And we did not see this coming. We didn't see both of them coming. We didn't see a lot of shit coming, to be honest with you. Not just these guys, all these damn releases. But
Sarah, what's her name? Sarah no, I want to say Sarah Lee.
Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan.
Yeah, that one. It's not. I'm not really mad about that.
I'm not mad at that.
The Viking thing is over. So what they're going to use you for? But Carlito, who was becoming a good comedy act himself. That's not strong. I was laughing my ass off with Carlito. Stop eating those nuggets. Best line ever.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Oh, you should play the whole thing.
No.
But
copyright.
Right. I just WWE, TKO, whoever's to blame, y'all better fix this shit real quick. Cause I'm telling you, y'all don't. I think y'all got the hard can look empty. You better worry about that other side too. That might start looking empty too. Just forewarning. I love you.
So we're gonna get into some more wrestle talk real quick. Thank you guys for the segment.
R-Truth, you be all right, Ron.
We love you. Listen, we all love you, R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan, and am upset
absolutely.
about it. But it just goes beyond the fact of like being a fan of him. It's just like the TKO stuff is just really, it's making fans really like questioning a lot. And the only people that are basically standing by them is the weirdos who like wake up with Vince McMahon's, grapefruits in the throat. So it is what it is.
This comment, Ethan just said he can show up to any company he wants. And
yeah, he can.
It's one company I don't want to go to. Don't
AEW.
Don't go to AEW.
Now I will wait. Let's talk about this right quick. Bubba Ray Dudley, or Bully Ray, on Busted Open had the most greatest fucking idea I've ever heard in my entire life. Finally, this man has come up with something that makes him sound smart as fuck. Or imagine if he goes to TNA.
Yes.
And he's with Santino.
Comedy Gold.
But here's the biggest one he got me with. What if he goes to AEW and he just shows up on TV and he sees all these old WWE guys? Like, I didn't know you guys were back. Welcome back. And he still thinks he's working for WWE. Fucking hilarious, bro.
It's a picture. I don't know if he posted or someone made it where he's gonna come to AEW with the Hurt Syndicate and say, I just joined the Nation of Domination. So
yes,
it can happen. If you're gonna use it that way, then fine. I'll take my shit back.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I just.
But yes, he can't show up to any. What's up, sis? He can show up. He can show up to any company he wants. Be honest with you, I don't think he should.
Nah, he's good, man.
He's good. I think this man needs to start a podcast. I think this man needs to start a TV show. Something.
Yes.
He should join the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
I'm going to
go for it.
I will inbox him. I will. You think I got the balls?
We want to
like,
interview. We want to interview.
Yeah, but like they said before, don't buy his WWE shit. If you're going to support Ron Killings, buy his new shit that he comes out on his own.
And don't be like the fake fans who are going to the events who are basically chanting "We want truth."
Yeah,
you want to do it? Just do the hashtag "We want truth" on your shit. Don't go.
Light up Vince McMahon. I'm sorry, light up. I'm sorry. I don't see the difference between Vince McMahon and Triple H at this point. I'm just going to call him Triple Vince. Light Triple Vince's comment sections up. I mean, y'all was already doing it with the "We want truth." You know, when he was over talking about Vikingo, he was talking about Vikingo and stuff like that.
Yes, his music is fire. So when his music come out, the new shit, and say Ron Killings, they don't say Ron the True Killings because Ron the True Killings is owned by WWE.
He better come out and get around it.
He has a label. His music label is owned by WWE Music Group. Do not buy that shit.
Unless he drops his own thing.
If he come in as a serious character, would you truly accept him?
Yeah,
no, they won't. No, they won't.
I would.
We will because we saw. We
already saw it already.
We saw it, but y'all won't because then y'all gonna say, "Oh, he's trying to be something he's not." When we and
this
he already was.
This motherfucker has balls. He lit a cigarette in a place where it's illegal
and paid the fine.
No, Vince paid the fine.
Vince paid.
I thought he said he paid the fine.
No,
Vince paid the shit. But this man lit a cigarette on live TV and then blew it across a laying body on the ground and then ashed on him.
And the thing is, I said earlier, Mark Henry said some facts about that. Vince would have never fired. That's the one thing I'm going to say. That's true. Vince would have never fired R-Truth because he made him laugh. I think I said it this week. He was special. He made him laugh.
Wow, Dan. Ginger said no because he's too deep in a comedic role.
No. I would because I saw it. That's what we're saying. We saw it.
Yeah,
but
we saw it today.
A lot of these fans haven't, and they're going to start saying, "Oh,
they don't think that he can do the switch." Right. Even though the crazy thing is, I love it when they say that because people don't think that he can do the switch. Here's my thing. You guys have the memory of a fucking
goldfish.
No, a guardian ant is smaller because these guys are idiots. It's the fact that you guys don't remember he went from comedic to a serious role in the WWE already. Remember?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? I mean, we were just kind of alluding to some of the stuff that he did with the cigarette thing, but y'all forgot.
Didn't his feud with John Cena spark the summer of Punk?
No, his so
yes. R-Truth is the one that put John through a table at the pipe bomb.
Yeah.
With the Miz.
No, that was a serious angle because they got fired and about brought back, and they were a serious threat.
So, maybe you guys don't remember the fact that he literally took out Triple H.
Let me give y'all the how you call it the timeline on it. He turned on John Nitro, whatever the fuck is it,
Johnny, whatever.
He turned on him, beat the shit out of him because he did one of the spots I love. That suplex front to on the floor. That's when he did the cigarette thing. He beat someone to become #1 contender. To go against John Cena at Capital Punishment. That's his one and only WWE title shot. After that,
people forget.
Him and Miz start coming together. Right before that happened, though, officially, that's when he came out with the pipe bomb, which started the pipe bomb. Down to Summer Punk also came across with Night of Champions. It was a steel cage match. And Miz and R-Truth, who just got fired, came out and beat the shit out of everybody, which Alberto Del Rio when he came to the champion. And then they beat the shit out of Triple H. And the video that honestly, it could work today. That they came out, said, Triple H, why did your fire guy? And R-Truth was the first person to lay out Triple H. And so it was led to the one and only time John Cena Rock tag against
Miz and Truth.
So that was probably the last time he was serious because then he started going more with the little Jimmy and the Colonel Sanders outfit.
People forget about the first iteration of Awesome Truth. They were serious heels.
They was hated.
It was not a comedy act at all.
The real to me it was because having Miz trying to rap was the most funniest shit ever. But yeah, it's people don't want to remember that. Or they was not born around that time.
Fickle. They're fickle.
Yes.
All right, I'm good.
Well, with that being said, now we're gonna get into all the news. Shout out to Alice Kane. Shout out to Alice Kane.
We took a whole hour with that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We told
I told everybody on Monday night. Don't miss tonight.
Listen, shout out to all 28 plus of y'all that literally came through for that. Like, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Alice Kane is now officially a free agent. I don't know where he's going to end up, but shout out to him. Maybe he should be in her business.
If not, start signing up with Scooby Doo Jamie Hater, because both of y'all dress like y'all characters in Scooby Doo. And you know, Alice, I'm cool with you, so I already know what your style. She's trying to take your style, but that'd be dope, though. That'd be dope. I don't know. Y'all can use that 70s show. I don't know. Y'all bring it back.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, hey. We might see him on the 21st. So I gotta keep my words soft. He might suplex me and shit, but. Still.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you keep going. I'm not. You go.
Listen, I got back away. As soon as we tried that, like, listen, I did it for you. Remember, I did the design for you. Don't do that. I was gonna do another.
Like, you trying to treat him like Kevin Hart's dog? Like, you remember me? Here's my palm. Like,
yeah. Like, hey now. Come on now. Stop to you.
So, when we were speaking about Karrion Kross.
Hey, Brady.
Brady,
I was talking about you on Monday, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're all right. Karrion is in the final month of his WWE contract, which expires this summer. So far, WWE hasn't approached him about a renewal or shown interest in extending his contract.
They haven't shown interest in shit. What you mean? Fuck the contract. You ain't shown interest in shit. You got this dude in the highest of his career right now in WWE since his NXT days, and y'all haven't done nothing. Y'all better get this shit with him and Sammy rolling right now, because as you know, with WWE fans, if you miss the opportunity, they will forget about it and then move on to another person.
If they let this man go, Tony Khan's going to be a happy motherfucker.
I will now that person, him. I want him. I want him in AEW.
I'm just saying, he's been there, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you fumble Karrion Kross, killer, Tony Khan is going to fucking ass rape you, WWE.
He was in I think the first Double or Nothing.
Yes, he was.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, all right, so I don't know if y'all know about this. Dude, go watch his documentary on YouTube. He tells a story. He gives his career up to one guy, John Moxley. Moxley gave him Triple H's number and said, "You would do very good there. Just give him a call."
And you know, and
he did.
If he get released, that's his story. Y'all love stories so much, right? That's his story. And he would come in, and he probably
and cross with the Death Riders. Let's get it.
If it's not Death Riders, he would be the guy that come after Moxley when he lose that title, because Moxley might go
You know
back.
what? Fuck it.
You wasted my
John
time,
Moxley.
It's your
John
fault.
Moxley. Yeah.
It's
I can
your
see
fault
that.
with that company, and they ruined my career, my passion for this business, and
It could be a switchblade conspiracy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Good job. Yes.
Bro.
Take my money.
Where is Sammy? God damn it.
Getting buried over there in TNA.
Leave TNA. Well, at the same time though, he is in charge of Wrestling Revolver, so she's doing good. She's doing good for herself.
Now, speaking of Priscilla Kelly, former NXT Priscilla Kelly bums her Gigi Dolan persona. Sorry, Don burns her, whatever. I sat with my thoughts, and it felt like I had experienced a death. Maybe I did. People literally like just coming at her, and she literally said, "Maybe I should KMS. Don't worry, I'll be face down, ass up in the casket for you guys."
First of all, she was doing a promo of literally killing that persona, not herself, the persona. She is Priscilla Kelly. Y'all know who she was before she was Gigi.
Don't do it. Because I talked about it a lot, and people were like, "Oh, you gotta let it go." She let it go in that. She let it go in that little thing that she had and put it in somebody's mouth.
How about this? She's Darby Allin's ex-wife. How about that? We're gonna leave that one. I'm gonna talk about that nasty shit. But she had a wrestling career before she was Gigi. All right. So she's killing that.
She took a tampon out and during a match, it had blood on it, and she put it in another wrestler's mouth.
Control, sir.
I don't.
Damn.
Thank you.
I got you. Yes, I got you. That's exactly what she did.
But still,
sorry,
y'all went overboard with this. And then, as always, you keyboard warriors harass this chick on her Twitter. Y'all gonna cause her to fucking leave Twitter like I did one time already.
You're weird.
People are weird.
Keyboard warriors are weird. Y'all.
She did it. She did it, Kendall.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people always want to talk about her flabby ass all the time, so it is what it is. That's
what it is what it is.
Flabby ass, like the flabby ass kid from freaking Oblongs, but yeah, she gets a pass. Wardlow. Going to Fightful. Wardlow had the first supper. Now I know because we were like, "Where the hell is Wardlow?" It's like, "What's that thing? Where's Wardo?" Yeah, Wardo. Yeah, where's Wardlow? Yeah. So, according to Fightful, Wardlow first suffered what is believed to be a labrum injury in the spring of 2024. During his hiatus, he was also involved in a car accident, which, while it didn't cause the injury, it made it worse. Despite these setbacks, Wardlow landed what?
Sorry.
Wow. That was crazy. What sources described as a very appropriate and special television role in early 2025 and has since been medically cleared to return to the ring. So where is he? However, his AEW comeback is being strategically timed. After Wardlow met with TK, all parties agreed that it wouldn't serve anyone well to just bring him back briefly and take him off again for a TV role.
We are people.
Fightful adds to the report, Wardlow has a significant amount of time left on his AEW contract and will not be leaving anytime soon.
That's good.
We hurt people.
No. Now, hold on. Will it be weird for him? Would it be weird for him to tag up with MJF again, just in case MJF turns on the Hurt Syndicate?
No, Ginger, we did not talk about the Roxanne thing yet. That's coming up in a second.
Would it be weird? After the history they got with each other that really had not been solved, really?
No, because Max is rich. Wardlow hasn't worked in a while. That could be the angle. He needs money.
Okay, JBL.
I'm just saying,
where's
bro.
Where's Hammerstone?
Not Shawn Michaels.
Yes, where's Hammerstone out?
Where's
Yeah.
Hammerstone?
I've been so. I'm gonna give my brother this credit because I've been waiting for this moment. He said it on here. He's the first one I've seen say it on here about Dynasty. If you know, you know. But Hammerstone is a free agent. Holiday is a free agent. He just had his last match for NWA not that long ago. I wouldn't mind a Dynasty reunion in AEW. But if you go do it,
bring in Cedric Alexander already.
Is Wardlow
to make it even?
Right. Because I'm about to say, is Wardlow a perfect fit for Dynasty? And then you bring Cedric Alexander to match up with MJF because he turned on the Hurt Syndicate.
That'd be 4-4. But I mean, MVP doesn't necessarily have to wrestle.
But if you push him, he would come in because he's not full time. He's a part time wrestler. He's full time manager, part time wrestler in AEW. You got that contract. I guess
They would bring in someone else.
But I don't see MVP taking it personal because it was his idea to bring MJF in, and he got to make up for it after Bobby said no so many damn times. You know how
you got to bring in Prime Alexander, man.
When we do something like that and we feel bad, we want to make up for our mistakes. I mean, he's still gonna bring in Cedric, but he gonna join into the fight.
I mean, hey, I felt bad. I'm making good up for my mistakes now. See, I'm showing comments.
Yes, you are.
I'm a good guy.
Today,
maybe
you're working towards. You're working towards your baby face, sir.
It's above me now. I didn't say I was gonna do all that.
All right,
you're done. You're washed. It's over.
Fine.
Wow.
All right.
Chauncey confirmed that her spot in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble was actually given to Alexa.
Yeah.
Chauncey said but she went into more detail. Chauncey said she wasn't told that she was going to be in the Rumble until the day before the event. And after taking part in rehearsals, was told that she was no longer going to be in it while getting makeup done.
We talked about this.
Chauncey said
Alexa
that
walked right past her.
Bliss had no idea she was replacing anyone in the match and apologized to her after finding out that she took Chauncey's spot.
So two things. One, we figured that out by ourselves for her, but she clarified what we already knew. That's cool. Secondly, shout out to Alexa Bliss for
she did that on Sonya Deville's actual podcast, by the way.
Oh, Sonya Deville got a podcast? Oh,
yep.
Cool.
Yeah, she does. She does.
See R-Truth, get a podcast and come to us. Also, secondly, shout out to Alexa Bliss because she could have been a real dick. Like I got security. I'm a fucking.
She's not Charlie Flair.
Because you know why? WWE does this shit. They did this shit.
She's not Charlotte Flair.
I'm not gonna forget the WWE part, not TKO. WWE, when y'all did this shit to Naomi and her partner, that WrestleMania, when they supposed to have a WrestleMania moment against the Bella Twins, and y'all cut their shit for what was it? To make the Undertaker and Bray Wyatt match longer. Or no, I'm sorry, Undertaker and CM Punk match longer. They took their shit. I never will forget that. So they do this a lot to the female wrestlers. So,
speaking of female wrestlers,
we got more.
Oh yeah.
It's not even the laughing matter.
Every time I see her, I do that laugh. That's
so. Funny. Some account literally says, "Is Roxanne Perez redacted yet?" Counting down, and then released her address. Basically, doxed her address.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Who doxed her? Who did this?
I was going to ask, how do you get someone's address? I'm not that tech savvy, so
they doxed her.
They doxed her. You can do it. You can find it.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to because that's weird.
That's another. You're weird.
I mean, y'all forget these wrestlers are human. That's one.
Yeah.
And they give you their all on the whatever respectful night they're on TV. And when they're not on TV, they need their fucking privacy, their rest, they're with their family. And what y'all so weird about this shit is fucking spooky to me. And especially with the female.
But this one is even weirder because this isn't the only situation. There was another situation that happened Tuesday where they had to remove a stalker from NXT, and it was actually Liv Morgan's stalker.
Yeah.
The same motherfucker that they banned from NXT a while back? Or is the new one?
I don't know.
It's a different one.
I think it's a different one.
Again, like I said, with the females, it's just
so y'all start like this. Let's look back at. I'm not even going to say like all of it, but speaking of one, because we literally just said her name, Sonya Deville. Like you had a guy who, by the way, watch Hollywood Demons if you haven't watched it on HBO Max. They actually talked about this. How the guy broke into her house and was going to kill her, so it redacted her because he thought that they should be in a relationship, and he was basically trying to figure out why she didn't want him.
In his words, he goes, "I was the one that could turn her straight."
Okay, so going from that to other stuff that has happened to these women, now we have this. Like in a matter of literally a week.
It happened to Rhea Ripley too this week.
Had the Rhea Ripley. It happened.
Didn't Rhea said that someone showed up to her door?
Yes.
And I know. Like also it's not here, but even he would agree. Didn't someone literally try to make out forcibly with Paige?
Yes.
With Paige, they did something to Bianca.
You lucky Montez wasn't there. That was the case.
Yeah. It's so fucking weird. I bet you it's some lonely motherfucker that probably still they let their moms in the basement. Y'all need help. And pills ain't gonna help. They need shock therapy. They need something.
We'll do it. we were talking about doing a show on YouTube. That's going to be a topic one day for a video.
Fan etiquette. Wrestling fan etiquette. I think that should definitely be a video.
Yes.
Like, because you guys, Dan has to say soundbite.
Which one?
You're weird.
Yeah, oh, that one? Yeah. All
You're
of
weird.
You're all weird.
Like, like this is weird. This is weird. The stuff that you guys did on Tuesday is weird. Trying to basically do what made Sasha Banks come up with that rule of no longer hugging her. You're weird,
bro. Let me say this for a minute. And I was with my wife. I made sure my wife was in front of me, so I don't want to hear shit. like, listen, my wife's right here. I'm right here. We'll take the picture right. I'm nowhere near. She understood. I understood her rule, but it's because of y'all. We cannot get close. They used to hug. You used to remember weird pictures, but you can see like they got like a social distance before there was a fucking social distance. Because of y'all.
Y'all trying to be like the women who y'all trying to be like the women who want to do photo ops with Chris Brown and shit. You're weird.
Nah, I don't even think it's about. There's people who are just not mentally there.
You're weird than that guy that tried to basically hug up on Paige as if he was dating her.
The one that tried to grab
21. You're weird.
The one that tried to grab Belly's booty.
Yeah.
What about the guy that tried to grab Sasha's ass? You're weird. The man that threw the beer at John Cena. You're weird.
Oh no. That's just funny.
That's heel heat. That's fine.
The guy that literally ran from the audience with his fat ass to go and try to tackle Seth Rollins because he thought that he actually knew him. You're weird.
Stupid. Oh, that's not weird. That's
that guy was actually on the spectrum though.
The guy from down under, there was an Australian that ran into the ring that wanted to be a wrestler, so he decided he was going to uppercut Randy Orton in the balls. You're weird.
That's beyond weird. That's, like I said, stupid. Because you once you go past the barricade, you already made a decision that you want to go to jail. Yep. So that's one. Then you got the opportunity, not before you go to jail, to get your ass whooped. That's two. Shout out to
Eddie Guerrero. Shout out to Triple H. Shout out
to Triple H. Yeah, Triple H, Stone Cold.
Eddie Guerrero, Triple H, Chris Jericho,
Macho Man, Y'all gonna learn like the barricades.
Stone Cold. Wait, Stone Cold.
This is my thing about that. If you're that big of a wrestling fan to spend this kind of money to get that close, and then you're gonna jump the barricade,
you're weird.
Yes.
And another thing for wrestling companies and the arenas. I said this when I was there. I'm gonna say it on here. Y'all also gotta have a limit when it comes to the beer. A limit.
Yes.
They're already expensive as shit, but a limit.
There's got to be. Well, we can do that too. That could be another video. What you need to do before you take your nasty ass to the wrestling show. Because some of you guys don't fucking shower.
You're weird.
Number one. Wash your ass.
Yeah, wash your ass.
Y'all can pay all this money for tickets and conventions. Deodorant is $2.99.
Stop dressing up as wrestlers sometimes. You look weird.
Dude, I know homeless people that smell better than some of these motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
That's a triple neck.
Triple neck for Triple K doesn't matter because you're weird.
All
right. I think we
more weird.
Oh
shit.
My God. Woo.
Come on. Let me hear this.
No, that is wrong. That is a wrong one for this.
No,
that is the wrong one. We're not talking about her OnlyFans.
Okay. Yes.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Going.
Yep, that one. Lord Jesus.
Dan, you're weird. So,
like
sad news. Sad news.
Yeah.
So Cora Jade revealed that she had a it's an ectopic
Mickey? Ectopic
pregnancy. in January 2023 that had nearly killed her, saying that she was rushed into the emergency room because I was this close to bleeding out.
I'm not. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm not mistaken. Isn't that when she was with Braun Breaker?
That's the joke. I was about to say that baby was going, but you know.
Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend.
Hi, welcome to the show with just me and this Buster. Because no, you're fired. No, you are fired. You cannot come back on the show. You are done. Okay, you're done. You're washed. It's over. It's over.
Game over, man.
Like.
Y'all started. Y'all got me all fucking riled up, man.
What?
The truth.
Don't blame us for this shit. The truth will set your ass free. You did this.
How dare you, sir?
Damn.
How dare you?
But yeah, listen. Yo, who said Brian Break? You know what?
You know,
Brian Breaker.
Well, with all jokes aside.
This is sad.
This is bad.
It goes into like a lot of the stuff that she has been saying, like since that happened when she was with the company too. Like,
she was body shamed. They were very, very hard on her about her physique. She worked her ass off at home, not just in their gym. Like,
when you say
she felt pressure to get augmentation done so that way she fit into their mold of what a woman wrestler should look like.
But why did that sound familiar? Like a conversation we already had.
When we say that, hold on. When we say that, she also stated, because I had to watch this. When I saw that clip, I had to watch it. Yep. It wasn't Shawn or Triple H. It was the wrestlers around her. Okay, before we get into it, I know some people like, oh, this. It was not Triple H. It was not. In
Here's
fact,
the question.
It was Shawn Michaels that was trying to talk her into not doing this.
He was trying to keep her around, calm her down, and all that.
Who were the wrestlers? Because I could have sworn there was only like a certain guy that she was always around.
It wasn't Braun. It wasn't her. It wasn't her boyfriend.
He talking about Philip.
Oh no! It wasn't Philip.
But I'm trying to say if it wasn't Shawn, if it wasn't Triple H, it was a wrestler.
She hung. Let's see. Hold on. First of all, you should know how close knit the female locker room NXT was. They used to do all the TikTok videos and all that shit. And you think about this for me. I'm not trying to blame nobody, by the way. Disclaimer: I'm not trying to blame nobody. But think about the people that start getting breaks, TV time, and all that stuff. What's the one thing that? What assets was Shawn?
Yeah, they came back with bigger boobs.
Yams.
Right. So
yams and pillows.
Her first.
By the way, shout out to Kiana James. Where is she?
Who?
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Did she get yams? Never mind. Anyway, yeah. So she felt that way, and that's. The reason why I'm getting all serious about it because we've lost a female wrestler because of shit like this.
Yes.
The Joshis that passed away, and she could have had a nice career. What's her name again, Nick? The young Joshi that passed away.
You're talking about Hana?
Hana, yes. Shit like this. So it's a very serious thing of the body shaming and peer pressure, especially with this generation with peer pressure. Yeah, I feel for her, but at the same time, man, y'all gotta get mentally.
Oh, there was another one that passed away.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. She died in an accident. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, I was looking at somebody else, but yeah, I was talking about Connor. I think it's Connor or Hana. I forgot what's
Hana.
Hana? Okay, yeah. I know Joe would definitely correct us.
Yeah, but that's what happens when your peers get in your head.
Because it's weird.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. Assholes. Fucking the game up for everybody.
So we ain't gonna talk too much because we already know what we gotta do.
Yeah.
So Bianca came back and was crash out Naomi, who said she was gonna be with put her and her mama back in the wheelchair. She she broke into her parents' house. So I love this little crash out redhead ass woman right now. Like I love it. All right, but
are we agreeing that she should win the Money in the Bank?
I agree.
We'll get into that because
I agree. She would be a great candidate for that
because she definitely can. She won.
Yeah,
she won. Which is Naya, which is funny to me because why didn't you pin Jade? But she pinned Naya.
Protection.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, protection.
Anyway, because
I do got something to say about this. Thanks to this fucking promo that the Street Profits has said, kind of pissed off a lot of tag teams outside of WWE. How dare you say that y'all the best tag team in any promotion? I would have took in WWE, but in any promotion. And that's when the Hurts. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I was like, okay.
Y'all ran the boogeyman away, huh? Y'all ran the boogeyman away. It's just subtle little like hints, and I'm just like, listen, Montez, I love you, bro, but you better chill, my niggas. Like honestly, you shouldn't even be like regulated to being tag team guy. Like you should be a single star.
Should have been. Whoa. Listen, today I know it's hard to be loyal to friends and all that stuff, and you try and show that you're loyal to your friend. But bro, you a married man with your own kids from outside another marriage, and you need to make this money. You pretty much could have set the world on fire because you was there. You had the Elimination Chamber solo moment. You was on your way.
Mm-hmm. But don't get it twisted. Dawkins is just as good.
Yeah,
right. But that's what. And remember, we didn't know
another one.
He didn't notice he was that good till people start talking about Marcel. Because he started showing off.
And Montez started basically taking the back seat and letting Dawkins take over and start showcasing his moves more.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not questioning.
As a detriment to his own work, yes, but at the same time, that's his boy, that's his brother.
And
that's
you know what?
You do.
I won't be mad at that. But I am going to be mad if you're trying to sit there and say that you guys are the best, tag team promotions.
No, I mean, no.
That's what I like. Oh, when I heard that, what happened other shows.
I know y'all. I know y'all like a super kick party, but that title still belongs up there with them. So we're gonna like I'm just with the Bucks. With the Bucks.
No.
Sir.
No. Sir. It did like 3-4 years ago, but lately, no.
Sir. No, we're not playing that game.
They had a good anarchy rules, but they had not been the best tag team in a year and a half.
Are you gonna say Axiom, Fraxium?
No, hell no. But they're good, but they're not that
good.
Y'all gonna say Her Business?
Her Syndicate right now? Who they face?
No, they're all right.
Who they face? See, it's hard to say who the best tag team because it seems like the tag team division everywhere has not been to the top caliber that they should be.
You're right. So I'm gonna say Gates of Agony.
They're decent. You're funny. They're decent. They could be. They could be.
They could be.
Okay, the best faction is the Don Callis family.
Oh God. Can I talk about that for we got to AEW?
All right,
let's finish SmackDown.
Let's finish SmackDown. There we go. Begin. So
go back to that. Let me give him some respect. So I did like that.
Oh my God.
Logan Paul pushed John Cena and say, hey man, let's beat their ass. Say, no. To the line. I gotta give this line some credit. Because it's Cody. Funny. He said you go polish.
Where are you going?
I did laugh. I did laugh.
No, I laughed at Jay.
Because he threw the mic down.
No, he just died. He was like, "Oh my god."
It was.
What are you going
funny.
in the back for? Huh? You gonna polish his peacemaker?
It was funny. I give him that. Because that's Cody. Like Cody could do something out of nowhere, but he's still a politician. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's about it from this whole thing.
I'd laugh. I was like, wow. Jay's what killed it for me. It wasn't what Cody said, really. It was just Jay's reaction. I was like, oh my god.
So let's talk about.
Put that comment up. I would answer that right now. I'm not gonna act like the Young Bucks or the actual Motor City Machine Guns did not say the tag team division. I'm not gonna act like that. But you got to be honest with yourself. Even though they was doing a different character for the past year and a half, that's not the Young Bucks that you watched that say the tag team in wrestling. Keep it 100. They're slowly going back to that.
So let's get into this.
Okay, I know what you're happy about. No,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm happy about that. I am. But I know what you're happy about when it comes to Raw.
This match had a lot of botches.
From who?
All three of them.
Three?
All three.
Timing? It was a timing?
was completely off. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, the timing was a little.
I've been seeing that lately. I've seen that lately from both organizations. When you try to put a luchador who's fast paced with certain people that's not that fast paced, or they're too.
It's a clash of styles.
That's what I was about to say. It's a clash of styles, and it's not because of just one of those, because they're not well versed in all the different styles of wrestling, like Chris Jericho was. Chris Jericho changed his wrestling style on a fucking dime, right? Back in the day, he could. He was trained in all of it. Oh, yeah. What was that?
No, that's my wife.
So these girls, look at NXT right now as a whole, even on the main roster. How many lucha females do you have?
Luchador females?
Yes, that can do that style.
Well, Zelina Vega, Julia.
No, we're not. No,
Roxanne
we're not doing
Perez,
that. We're not.
And Julia.
Roxanne maybe, but the first one you said, hell no. She cannot. She's Spanish, yes, but she's not a luchador, bro. No.
Julia is
she's strong style.
Vega is pretty much like a hybrid of what she was trained by. I ain't gonna say she's like him, but she was trained by Amazing Red, the great Amazing Red, by the way.
So was Mercedes. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
That's why I said the great Amazing Red. If you don't believe me, go see his shit in TNA. And who else you said?
He said Roxanne Perez. You know who else is trained in luchador?
Roxanne Perez.
You know who else is who's trained in the luchador that doesn't show it a lot?
Who?
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green's my new national treasure right now.
Oh wait, you want me? Wait, shout out to Kyrie Zane, Eos guy.
That's strong style. That's not luchador, bro. That's strong.
There was a lucha on the ground.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. They're strong. Don't start that. Yeah, we're talking about a California
Black Lotus, nigga.
Oh my god. How many of them actually went down to Mexico and trained with luchadors?
I don't know what when
I like this
went down and trained.
I like this moment.
This was a great moment. This will be a great tag team.
That's what I like.
This is gonna be a great ass match.
Tag team.
Question. Let's say we do make one tag team. Can those two women at least put some attention to those?
No. Fuck the tag team titles. Damn it. Okay, can we get rid of them? Can we stop talking about the titles? Focus on the mid-card titles that you guys got.
But we can't because they're still here. How I watch this. The only time we talk about the 24/7 belt is with R-Truth. We haven't talked about that shit since they got thrown in the trash. This was the most time we talk about the 24/7 title.
And we clapped when it got thrown in the trash too.
Exactly. So we need Nikki Cross to come back and grab those two titles. And there's a local dumpster behind the fucking gorilla position and throw them in there too.
Oh yeah, it was her and Alexa Bliss.
No.
That'd be freaky weird.
No. That'd be kind of. I'm not a fan of her style.
Look, I want to see. Wait. I want to see Stephanie versus Rhea.
Nikki Cross.
I just want to see.
I do want to see it.
I just want to see who. I just want to see how the pins work out. Like I just want to see, Devil's Kiss on Rhea, or Rhea try to pin Stephanie.
Hold up, sir.
Now you can play that sound.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Well, I don't know if it's the money, but something will be coming.
Where's that?
Yeah. Okay.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7.
Penis.
Oh my God! I didn't say it.
I hate you.
I
I hate you. Okay.
I mean,
Go.
We got time. Yes, I do. Now shut up. We're gonna have to finish this in 15 minutes, so let's do this.
Speed run.
Yeah, Becky, and this promo was I really don't give
a. No one cares. Not at all. This was
Sammy
fun to watch. This was fun to watch.
Dancing. You know what I'm saying? My boy got the moves. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sammy was cutting a rug, bro. That mug was going crazy.
Sammy is definitely invited to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Sammy is invited to the cookout. That man is dancing. Yeah. But
let's give a shout out to Bronson Reed. All right, quick. This man has lost some weight.
I did, didn't I?
He looks
didn't I?
He's starting to get. I mean, look, he's a big boy. But
by the way, did y'all like him? Did y'all like my entrance? Y'all like that entrance?
Oh, he had to get off stage for a second. I like the entrance. You know what else I like? The tsunamis.
Where'd you go?
That's why I took off.
The tsunamis?
Did he freeze?
I don't know.
Yo. Are you frozen?
Yes.
Oh.
That's fine.
When you get unfrozen, we'll come back.
Yeah.
You can still talk though.
Yeah, you can still talk while you're frozen.
No.
Also, it does it all the time.
Yeah.
I will not.
Oh.
Listen, just because you're a barcode, barcode now.
Wait, bring him back up. Wait, what is my tag team name for them? Enforcer, what is my tag?
The Bronze.
The LeBrons.
The LeBrons.
The LeBrons.
That's right.
That's my
we
name
bronze,
for them.
baby. We the Bronze. I'm just gonna let you know. Yes, that is me. Y'all see?
Well, fucking barcode roll now. Goddammit.
You see how I laugh? I look just like him. You know what I'm saying?
But I love right above Paul's head. Look, read the sign.
We want Roman.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
There you go.
TKO doesn't want Roman right now. So.
Wow. I mean, you got me, and I'm ready to tsunami somebody.
Let me tell you this. Bronson Reed killed my man, but I was okay with that.
Yeah, I did.
Killed him.
I'm going to kill him again.
Yeah.
And keep killing him.
And this, and you got to think Seth just did, I don't know what we call it. We can't call it a Hadouken kick or something. Well, I mean, but damn.
Well, I do want to sit here and say, I want to say, welcome back, Samantha Irvin.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. And the guy who posted this is getting so much shit, and I'm loving it because you deserve everything you get, you mother.
All black women, all light-skinned black women with curly hair look alike, apparently. So, yeah, shout out to Samantha Irvin, who came back to the WWE, according to that weirdo.
That's bullshit, bro.
That shit right there pissed me off when I saw it. And I was like, you know what? And then I read the comments. I was like, you know what? I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to let this shit play out. I was like, I'm not even going to comment. I'm just going to follow because I want to see what the hell happens to this guy.
Yeah, listen.
They roasted his ass.
Clubhouse is dark.
No
TV, no PS5.
They took the PS5 away. But did you see Liv's shirt that night?
Don't mean Liv? You mean Dom's shirt, who had the Carlito shirt on?
Yeah, he had the Carlito, but so did Liv had written on her boots Carlito.
You know, it's funny because they allowed that like solo stuff, but then apparently they told that the talent was not allowed to wear R-Truth shirts.
Yeah, because
R-Truth merch.
Didn't Rhea have a tank top?
Rhea was going to take she was going to take the old Judgment Day shirt with the little R-Truth badge on the bottom of it, and she's going to take that off and sew it into her gear. And they said no.
Oh. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
3 words. 3 letters. 1 word. Tap.
Will it happen?
Jay's not losing this belt yet. If he loses this belt, it'll be Saturday. Not by Gunther.
Why the Money in the Bank winner?
Yep. We'll get there. Sorry.
It's kind of weird to me, but
yeah. Who was supposed to win this match? Did the right man win this match?
Well, let's put it to
storyline purposes. It makes sense.
Did you want CM Punk in it?
Only because Seth was in it. I don't want CM Punk to win it, but I thought it would be kind of funny if he cashed in on John Cena at Money in the Bank.
He's going to interrupt him. He's going to interrupt the
absolutely.
Or the match.
Yeah, but
him or Sammy.
But yeah. I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to leave this here.
But I would say, you know what's a disjustice to the whole Money in the Bank? Karrion Kross should have been in there instead of Punk. Just saying.
Karrion Kross should have been there instead.
Karrion Kross should have been there instead of freaking LA Knight.
Who would you replace? And you already said one. LA Knight.
Andrade.
Andrade's for me. When the last time Andrade won a television match?
That's his consolation prize for him and for not doing a lot.
Thanks for coming back from AEW. You know, you're gonna get a title or put into the title picture.
Best of 7 with another guy that we just bury.
He did that last year. Last year he was in the Money in the Bank. So consolation my ass. You ain't do shit this year so far.
No, nothing. Seth Rollins' curb stomps look like he's putting more energy into it. I love it.
It looks vicious. It looks vicious.
Yes.
And which it should be.
Yo, go ahead and say it. I'm not going to say it, but Enforcer, what type of Seth Rollins are we getting right now?
The Messiah, brother.
That's nice and dandy, but hey, how does Jey Uso's ribs feel?
I don't know, but I'm so glad Braun Breaker moved. You see where his head was at?
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, he would have been collateral damage. Now I'm saying there can only be one Braun.
I go back to that picture. I love that picture so much because
look at Paul.
Look where Seth at. Look at Braun.
Seth got his knee on Punk.
Who y'all think is the next person? Because I know they're not done.
No, they're gonna add another person, maybe 2. We don't know.
Option C.
And they wearing black on black.
Option C.
All they gear now is black on black. You don't see no color.
See, everyone's saying Austin Theory, and I say no because they're going to turn him face against Grayson Waller.
Yeah, he's getting cheered.
He's getting cheered. So no.
All right, even though let's get through this shit because
Karrion Kross will make a good addition to that crew too, though.
Okay, the funny thing about this is we already knew that he's gonna win the title. That's cool. All right, cool. But the fan next to him don't even know who the fuck he is.
Nope.
He was trying to do the belt thing together. Man, I don't know who you really are. The dude was like, "No, don't grab my belt." He's like, "Come on, man." He forced it.
I just want to because I'm just looking at this real quick, right? That's 3:00 in the Kia phone.
Yeah.
All right,
what happened?
He had the belt on him before the match happened.
But then he just win it. Well, we knew about you gonna win.
He went on the 31st. That's how I was looking at. I'm just looking at it's taking place at 3 p.m. and it's taking place at what time?
Yeah. Oh, he ain't the only one.
Stephanie's doing double duty.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
It's weird.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, go to NXT. I'll go ahead. I'll say this. Okay.
Miles Bourne.
Yeah.
He's on the party catch crew.
Good for him.
I know what's best for TNA. That's tricking A.
No. I don't like this.
Trick in there.
This was it was all right.
Got cake though. But
yes. Olympic gold medalist too.
She got, so I've seen her persona now. She's trying to be Willow. I'm gonna leave that to that.
Okay. I agree.
Santino's daughter is built like a bent elbow.
She said she's built like Santina. With no
good reference, yes. But I think Santina had more junk in the trunk than she did.
I don't know. Stop looking at Santino's ass, sir. I don't care if he's in drag.
That's not the same person. Just like Americano is not the same as Chad Gable.
You know what?
Nigga, we don't do kayfabe on this show. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta keep kayfabe alive, bro.
No, fuck that.
Hold on.
What the fuck you just say? Did you just say that man Santino had a nice ass, man? What is going on with you?
I said no. She has more than the iPhone that his daughter has. Hang on, where's my soundbite for this? Did you delete?
I don't know, but I'm about to take Josh's place to do one of his numbers.
Oh.
I don't care.
No, we're not doing that one.
We're not doing that. I know what you're looking for. Don't do it. I know what you're looking for. Don't do it. Next, please. Next. I know what you're looking for.
Oh man. Anyway, so shout out to her. Love her. Excellent talent. You know what I'm saying? Gold medalist. Yeah. She really gives me like.
She ain't got no fucking neck though, bro.
She gives me young Bianca Belair vibes, and I love it.
No, look like when she.
You have a big mouth, John Chandler.
When she starts smiling and she starts snapping, like I'm like, yo, okay, she's supposed to be all happy-go-lucky. Then
if you go to LFG, you'll see the character turn from LFG to this.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure you do, Mike. Sure you do. Let's just go. Last week, I pulled off the most shocking moment in NXT history, and the look on your faces. Oh my goodness, yada yada. They had a little brawl.
Oh my god!
But
two of my favorites are fighting right now. I hate it.
Well, let's just
Congratulations.
Congrats. I would have put her on main roster, but that's different. They have to put her here first because they got to get that AEW out of her system. I get it.
I would put her on my Peacemaker.
I'm so pissed off. First of all, yes, that is. People, why y'all always do this and it's always piss me off? I understand y'all.
You should be making some motherfucking money.
But y'all always do this. When someone leaves, all of a sudden now y'all hate them. Why?
Because fuck her, that's why. I don't want to hear that shit. No, fuck out of here. I don't want to fuck all that. Fuck all that. You came in and you use AEW to sit there and get a big contract from WWE. That's the only reason why you came there. You made it seem like you was going to be there forever. So you know what? I hate you, Mariah.
It's someone actually called her a traitor and spelled the word wrong, but traitor.
That shit was hilarious.
And I was like, bro.
Fucking AEW idiots.
I mean, it's... All wrestlers is not.
Fucking Mark.
I'm sorry. I don't even know how to talk on this shit, man. Because it's a shame that she said she wanted to go to WWE. She went to AEW. She made a great memorable run in AEW. I ain't gonna front. That's probably one of the best storylines I've seen. Between her and Toni Storm. Great trilogy of matches.
Great ending.
And great beautiful ending. And she did all she could do. The one thing I am pissed off is how she trolled everybody. The way she did it.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only I'll be pissed off. Other than that, congratulations.
Congrats.
It's your life. You made a decision for you. Cool. Now, my thing is I hope they treat you right. I hope they treat you right.
I hope you can still make out with women.
Oh, since we gonna go there, who damn I? That's
well, I mean, technically they can't because they got rid of all of them, right?
No, we don't
Sonya's gone.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Shayna's gone. Dakota's gone. Tegan's gone.
Don't ask, don't tell. It might be some more in there.
Oh wait, that's right. The Rock's daughter's there. Anyway, so let's move on.
Right.
It's true. She can't. She never mind. So the battle of the big niggas.
So is it true that they used to be tag team together on Level Up or something like that?
I never watched Level Up, so I can't tell you.
I don't remember.
They said it was. Who said they was in like the same round time, but Oba went first.
Someone did. All I know is we got two black big men about to.
Oh God, here we go.
Go at it. I'm not gonna say the other stuff. They about to go at it next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Sean Legacy, who I'm like, wasn't you just on the show? Sweaty man. Hey. Why do you have to do this? What you're fired?
So wait. So do you think this is the opportunity that they will have Oba drop the belt and move to the main roster that everybody thought he was going to?
If they give this guy the NXT belt on one of his very first matches in NXT, are you kidding me, bro?
Wait, that other man's not even from Wakanda.
Exactly, but
only one from Wakanda.
Besides the point, you have Oba who's been fighting. Who's he been fighting?
Okay.
Who deserves it more?
When you say that, let me remind you what company this is.
I know.
And let me remind you also, it won't be the first time someone won the title on their first night.
No shit. Yeah, you're right.
So if think about what we had last week. We had Stephanie lose the title to someone we didn't even think was qualified to be the women's champion, just so she can go to the main roster. They've been rumored this damn situation of Oba going to the main roster, and now he's gonna have a title match on TV against.
Technically,
duh. Y'all know this, like, duh.
I mean, it's a
duh.
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
not Disney. This is not Disney.
This is not Disney. This is not a happy ending.
No happy ending for you.
Well, I mean, Jasper will. Did this person just say, "I'm gonna take him to Wakanda"?
Where?
She's trying to take him to the land down under.
Oh, he's trying to give her an Australian kiss.
Maybe she's trying to give him a devil's kiss, and she's trying to do the
devil's kiss.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's trying to do a reverse devil's kiss on Obafemi.
Good Lord.
Oh my.
Kind of like how I want Jada Parker to do that. But anyway. Forever Oba.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to Wakanda forever on that. Never mind.
This match, I knew it was gonna be some WWE shenanigans.
TNA, first off, it's a TNA title. Shout out to Mike Santana.
He did a good job.
Got a big pop.
Did they cheer him the whole night?
Bro, Boniqua, okay? Loud and Proud was in that audience. And this just put out this it's on Puerto Rican Day weekend in New York. He's about to defend his title at House of Glory up there. I wish I was up there. So you can take this boss. I'm cool with it. I just don't like the ending. There's so much WWE going involved in this match.
Shenanigans.
Should we just talk about it?
Man, how you gonna bring back Top Dollar, bro?
It's not Top Dollar. That's AJ Francis with KC Navarro. What are you talking about?
That's fucking Top Dollar.
That's AJ Francis.
AJ Francis.
Top Dollar.
That's AJ Francis.
The guy. The Top Dollar is the guy.
He's not. I don't know who you're
fired for. What did he do?
That is AJ.
What he did? What did he do?
That is AJ Francis.
What did he do?
Since since your ass want to sit there and talk about kayfabe, keep kayfabe alive, that's AJ Francis.
Okay.
And don't forget, Elijah was in the audience.
Exactly.
Yes. No, it wasn't Elijah.
Elijah. Walk with Elijah.
Top no dollar.
That's right. Top Dollar Tree. Top Dollar General. Top Dollar.
Here we go, y'all. Trick Williams with top class. I like this. Let's go. Trick
Really?
Yeah, Trick. I'm a big Trick Williams fan now. I mean, that knee finisher is amazing.
You fucking trolling, bro. Don't play with me right now.
Hey, keep kayfabe alive. Keep kayfabe alive.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30ish, and the show is stacked.
I had to get you on that one. How dare you?
Oh my God! Somebody else is trolling.
I guarantee you, we gonna get a fucking a rap song with
Stop snitching. Stop snitching.
We gonna get a rap song.
Don't none of y'all tag All-Star in the damn chat. Stop snitching.
You don't see the clips.
Yeah, he'll see the clips.
No.
Oh man, look. All right, so yeah, that's what we had. That's how
it
ends. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We can't say what happens tonight because that was already taped. So this was already pre-planned, I guess.
Yeah.
Against All Odds is tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 4 hours.
It's trolling night.
Oh yeah, we are. We really are.
Yeah, we're trolling. You know,
Chris Jericho's still in WCW, right? Hey!
We're getting delusional. It's late.
Is Dean still with the WWE? I mean, hey, is China still with?
Technically, Dean never left the WWE.
I mean,
Moxley broke out.
Technically, Brock Lesnar's still, the champion. Technically, listen, Michael McGillicuddy, he was never eliminated from Royal Rumble.
That's fact. Damn it. That's facts. That's facts.
Yep.
I say that all the time just to trigger them.
That's facts. Shit.
Oh my God.
Never lost that coffin match.
So getting into 4 hours of Dynamite.
This is all y'all. I didn't watch. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't even fucking watch.
I'm gonna be honest with a lot of y'all. Now, I worked all week, so I was not able to watch anything. I had to rewatch as much as I could. I rewatched Raw today and then rewatched Dynamite, and then I basically tried to watch Collision before this show. Let me just tell you this.
Facts, Joe. Facts.
Yo, she is cheating on Dean with John. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh man.
So you wanted to talk about the Dynamite show? For that?
I don't want to talk about
this.
I don't want to talk about. You don't want to
are we having a little bit of a
So let's just call spade a spade. We've been calling this shit since World's End when he came out, and perfect timing for it. Perfect time to make the announcement. Perfect time for it. They actually got physical one-on-one, not just the tag team. They actually got physical, bro. So after the nice 4-way match, Kenny did not get opportunity to freaking celebrate because Okada came out. Look at the outfit. And put his title up. And they put his title in Kenny's face.
Had a nice ass little exchange.
Yeah.
And they just start going at it. So Okada tried to do the Rainmaker, got countered. Kenny tried to do the One-Ringed Angel. Okada got out of there. Smooth, rolled out, got the right title, got out of there. And a special announcement would have to be made, which found out at All In, the third match announced, Okada, Omega, winner takes all. We are
unification.
Unificate these titles, and they're gonna have their own intercontinental title because that's what they're gonna do. And I guarantee you right now, he already got the belt made.
Yep.
It's already made, and it's ready. The question is, who's gonna win this match? And I said this last night, and I'm gonna say it again. Remember how we were so excited back then when we got AJ Styles versus Nakamura because the Wrestle Kingdom match was awesome, and then we got disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed because it's their first one-on-one in the States. You're not going to be disappointed. I guarantee that. I take that. Okada, really?
She said Okata. I'm done. Now this, yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
That's what TNA did. They misspelled his name. But Well, you won't be disappointed. I'm taking that to the bank. I'm being for real. You won't be disappointed when that match is 1-on-1.
You think match of the night
for Collision? That was a great match. Leo Rush Bronget. Yeah. Yes. So wait. My question is Harley hurt?
Might be.
Yes.
I mean, now come on now. You get your nose broken, but you come back to work with a fucking mask on, son.
Nose, I think it was nose and concussion, bro. That shit was a hard hit.
Okay, so right move to bring her back. Loved it.
Yeah, so Kuna Matata.
And she got the war paint on too. Go ahead.
Listen.
The baby was backstage. What is she?
TNA is back, baby. Again. And so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, Harley and Anna J or Ty and Anna J. All I know is TNA is back, baby.
Copyright and trademark by Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We came up with the name first.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I mean,
pay us.
I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, God damn it, she's back.
Yes.
God damn it. Oh, that shirt is available.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
God damn it.
And the only other thing I could talk about without talking about the matches is Bobby with that stare down with Will.
Never happened before. Needed to happen.
Who goes over? Who cares? It don't matter. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
In fact, you got 2 firsts because you never faced Shelton either.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Take my money. Okay. So we already know that this is the 3 matches that are listed for All In. And I'm excited for every single one of these. Like, I can't
be honest, you really don't even need any other matches than these 3.
No, you need more matches. But I am going to sit here and say, as I pick apart this show, Tim Plero, I'm probably saying his name wrong. The guys that wrestled against FCR, bro, that guy's a beast. Like, I've never seen him before.
That match sucked.
The match sucked. His moves where he was a beast. Like, he is a beast.
So he's part of. I found out last night. He's actually part of the United Empire.
Really?
He's a tag team champion with TJP. New Japan Strong tag team champions.
Wow.
I gotta check him out. I saw him do some moves. He was definitely moving.
This is what I talk about when I said the timing on both shows. This match, the time was off a little bit. And my masked man up there for the Fatal 4-Way? He was kind
Power
of
Rangers.
Yeah, he was off a little bit.
Dorado. Yeah.
Everything else was great.
Mina and Thomas Tony Storm versus Julia and Sky. So much TNA.
Can I say it? All Cheeks Elite Wrestling.
It was
nice.
And then Mercedes out there eating that dry ass steak.
She didn't eat shit. She was just playing with it, sip with wine. Thank you, Tony, for eating that steak. And drunk the wine too. Thank you. I was so pissed off. She's just taking niblets.
What did Ginger say? Well, I thought that was Strowman on the card. That's hilarious.
Wait. Where?
Who?
Which one?
Which one is Strowman? Oh, Brody King.
How dare you? How dare you? Way talented than fucking. Okay, we talking about this debut.
Cameraman, you're fired.
Thekla.
Let me say something. That's my second time seeing her wrestle, but this time without short videos and shit. I saw a whole match. The entrance.
Mm-hmm.
That's the it factor. Love it. And then they show video of her beating up the damn president of Stardom. Oh, I like what we about to. So y'all lose a blonde and y'all gain a blonde.
In case y'all didn't know, Mina is scared shitless of that.
She said on Twitter? She's like, no, I gotta wait for you. No. I can't wait for that match to happen in AEW Reign. It's gonna happen.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Other than that, there was nothing really else to talk about.
Nope.
I mean, the Hangman segment, with him talking about he's never going to trust Swerve and all that other stuff, and then there's nothing really else to get into.
The only thing you want to talk about that we didn't talk about was Swerve.
Don Callis family got another member, in Hechicero.
Look at that face.
Enforcer. You got another video. But why can't we talk about the Don Callis family?
We can talk about the Don
Before we go. Before we get out of here. Why can't we talk about the Don Callis family? Because
God. So last week we had a nice little show. We clipped it and we praised the Don Callis family. We praised some of them. Unfortunately, our brother here, Ja, did not.
I
would get.
No, we ain't playing that game. We are not playing that game.
We'll be back. I will get there, but loud and clear, Ja said that he didn't name a certain guy named Lance. Now, before then, our star did say something first, but yours was loud. That's what we said. That's what me and you said, Dan. Don't act like we didn't say that. Yours was louder than ours.
His was loud, and I was laughing.
So,
and I'll tell you why we was laughing. John, tell us why we're laughing.
I'm about to go there.
Oh, you're doing it for us? All right, that's fine.
Yeah, because we put the clip on the Instagram, and John saw it before we did and said, "Oh, we got a comment from Lance Archer himself." And
you wanted to leave me out. You wanted to leave me out? Ha! And then don't tag me. And like Will Smith said to C-Rock, keep my name out your mouth. Smack.
First of all, did we tag him?
I tagged
him. He said it by his name.
Oh, wait,
did you tag him? Wait, no, John. Did you tag him? You may have or may have not.
No, he tagged.
You can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, fuck that. No, he tagged him because I don't tag nobody.
I don't tag nobody.
I tagged him.
He tagged him. So now we gotta worry about a man that says everybody dies.
I got cred, bitches. I got cred.
We gotta worry about a man that says everybody dies. So
we're about to get murdered.
Listen. Lance Archer, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm a fan. But you ain't gonna kill me.
Now you did say that though.
You ain't gonna kill me. You ain't gonna kill me.
Tsunami. I don't know, bro.
No.
I'll tsunami you and take out your ankles. I'm just gonna
say he's gonna do that, but he already know what I'm gonna do because I go do it to his ass. I'll shoot your ass. I'm not fucking with you. You want everybody dies, including you.
Why you want to shoot? Why you want to shoot me for? Like what?
Let me tell you business. Okay, there you go. All right. So, let's.
You want to shoot me because he heard how I punch and he heard the sound of my punches and it
sounds like a fucking shotgun goes off.
I mute you. I'm not gonna tell your business. No, you're not. But yeah, he did show a video,
and he laughed like a little kid afterwards. The shit was fucking hilarious.
Punches sound like a goddamn shotgun, and shit. No, I'm not doing that. My punches is like in the 800s, maybe early 900s. This motherfucker hit late 900s to 1,000. The bucket machine will go to 1,000.
Yo! All right, see now you talking too much.
See, it's your fault. You open the door. All right. So I'm going through this shit. So Lance, listen, we are fans of yours. We love the Kill Elite Squad. We love Suzuki Goon. We love what you do. But you come after us, I'm telling you, everybody dies, including you. You heard it.
I can't with y'all. So with that being said, World's End predictions.
Worlds collide, not worlds end.
No, it
wow.
No, it ends.
It ends. It ends tonight.
Do we see Chad Gable walk around and win the AAA title from the Kingdom?
Nah, he's gonna get something else is gonna happen to that one, but
oh my god.
Dan, I never request this, but can you put my trigger song on, please?
Hold Huh? Oh yeah, yeah.
That's enough. That's enough.
If Chad Gable wins that belt, I'm telling you right now, that's the most disrespectful shit to happen.
No, now let's just go ahead and be real with it. That's not just one slap to the face. That would be number 2 slap to the face of every other company out there. Because now you got the TNA World Heavyweight Champions from NXT, and you're gonna let a white guy be the AAA champion?
No. I can't say that.
I mean, they had Kenny do it.
Nick Mann was champion there too. It's not even about hell. John Morrison was champion there.
No. What I'm talking about is that's who you send to dethrone him.
The guy just running around dressed up in the lucha mask.
Yeah, that's total. That's a total slap in the face, bro.
That's one. But
hey guys, guess what? Lillian Garcia is going to be there.
Oh, good, great, gracious, good. But it's disrespectful to me is that y'all just brought this company and you're already showing your dominance. Taking their fucking belt. Well, you should be helping them get elevators to introduce them to fans that don't know shit about Luchador, except for Rey Mysterio Jr. So that's
pause.
No. Give us a good match, which Chad could do, but do not give him that damn belt. In fact, I'm gonna go all-star with it. You give him that belt, I'm not watching out for the next 6 months.
Fuck all that kayfabe shit. I done already said it. That is Chad Gable.
Yes, we already said it. I'm not watching
got the same tattoos
of any kind.
They don't have the same tattoo. There's no tattoo on Americano.
He had makeup on. I'm not doing this with you.
I'm just saying, I've seen them at the same place at the same time.
Kane and Undertaker are brothers.
That's right.
I just want to say that when Dan said that,
and Kane really did have sex with a dead body.
Stop it.
Michael Cole did get raped in a locker room by reading poultry to him.
This was a great show, ladies. Ever see you?
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting.
Snitsky kicked the baby.
That was funny.
Brock Lesnar tried to murder a one-legged kid.
Kurt Angle wanted to sexually assault
Stephanie McMahon.
And Stephanie McMahon.
No.
Kurt Angle's a pervert.
Kurt Angle wanted a gutter slut. That's what he wanted. But anyway.
CM Punk really didn't want to shake Stephanie's hand because he knew exactly where it was.
Yeah.
And listen, Chris Jericho was right when he said, let the boobies hit the floor.
All I gotta say is
boobies.
Yes.
Money in the bank. Because we don't got to talk about
all right,
this.
let's go.
I don't even think any of us are going to actually even know what the hell is going on over here.
I'll rewatch it, but I'm not watching it live. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
All right.
Hey, at least Dragon Lee's going to be there.
Yep. I mean, you mean Iguana Lee. Okay.
So this is the only 4 matches for Money in the Bank. So we have the men's.
You don't think they're going to add a match?
No.
Within the show?
They might. It depends on what happens at World Collide.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Lyra versus Becky.
Becky.
Uh-huh.
Just because they're gonna let Stephanie take that belt off of Becky. But okay.
Becky Hogan. Who wins the women's?
Naomi deserves it. And I know how All Star says it about deserve, the word. She deserves it. Her character work, she's fine. And her eating shit for the last year, yes.
I would say the word deserve, but let's put it in context. Stephanie, Roxanne, Julia, showcase. Alexa Bliss about to do a storyline with Charlotte for some reason. Rhea Ripley don't need it.
No.
She know how to talk away the title match. She don't need a briefcase. So Naomi is the perfect person.
That's what they're actually planning on doing. They want to make the matches a lot longer, so we're gonna have a long match for both of the ladder matches, and then that's it.
25.
All right, so 25. Joe says Naomi or Julia.
I mean, I could see
Roxanne.
I could see Roxanne.
Roxanne would be great. Actually,
if Roxanne get it, it's to make, and she gonna make Liv jealous.
Yep, that's what it comes down to.
Yep.
For the men's.
That's freaking wrong.
No. Seth's not getting that briefcase.
That's what I want. But
I want Seth to win it, but I have a feeling it's gonna come down to two people. LA Knight, LA Knight, or Solo.
You know what? I if they do LA Knight, you like 2 years too late. You should have done that 2 years ago.
I'm going with Seth Rollins, even though I know for a fact Roman's going to definitely cost him.
I mean, I would love to see Penta win it, but that would be almost like a give me. You know what I mean?
I mean, why not? They're giving everybody else from AEW, you know, title shots and title wins and other crap.
But with Penta, he's gonna hold it as long as Austin Theory held it.
Yeah,
no storyline for him to go for it.
If Seth wins it, I have a feeling that Seth would cash it in the same night,
and that's when Roman would ruin it for him.
Yeah,
I think Seth's gonna cash it in
Monday. Gunther versus Jay.
Either that, or he could replay what he did at WrestleMania at SummerSlam and do it in the same building. Not the same building, but the same kind of event.
His name is Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. You understand?
Americano wins just to see the chaos from the fans. Nah.
So hold on, watch this. That's gonna be funny stuff. He wins the Mega, right? And get the Money in the Bank and supposedly cashes.
Hey, what? Yeah, cashes it in on himself. Yes. It's so stupid it would work.
I swear to y'all better not.
Don't degrade the champion at any time.
Hold on. I know I just said if Chad wins the belt, I won't watch the WWE program. When they do what we just said, I'm back on board. Because that's the most funniest, ridiculous shit that could happen in WWE. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
You know it. That don't be crazy.
I hate y'all so much right now. It's 11 o'clock. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, we get all right.
Which is the tag match? I mean,
no contest.
I don't really give a damn.
There you go.
No contest.
Okay, hold up. Cody go to pin John Cena so he gets title match or something. There you go.
His name is Chad Gable. His mama name is Chad Gable. I'm gonna call him Chad Gable. He no Americano.
I just spoiled the ending for y'all. There you go.
Who you said wins?
I said Cody's going to pin John Cena so he gets rematch for SummerSlam.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah. Jersey's going to be rocking that night.
Yeah.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Welcome. Oh, final thoughts. Yeah. All right. Don't be weird. Watch wrestling. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm gonna end it off with it. If you support our truth. Hey,
I didn't do that.
That was him. Sound like a damn 900 commercial. Stop. Now you sound your late. Like I said earlier, if you truly support our truth, like you say you do, support him on his next adventure.
Yeah.
And then it's more releases coming. So don't be surprised if it's someone that's been there for a long time or someone that's been there for a cup of coffee. There's more releases coming because TKO is like really in the hole when it comes to money as we see on reports.
They're pimps.
Other than that, AEW's on fire. Take advantage while you can, AEW, because shit looking good on y'all end. And just watch wrestling. Support who you support. Support us. We got merch. Buy it. Support us. And subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on all our platforms. And that's all. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done. Peace.
Guys, don't forget tomorrow night I'll be doing a live stream for live reaction of SmackDown. And then also on Saturday, we are doing the Money in the Bank reaction show.
Double duty for me.
Double duties.
And I think that's going to be who? There's going to be you, Enforcer. I think you said Ginger's going to join.
I think Ginger's going to join. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
She'll let me know. I might have resold somebody, you know. If y'all want to come on and hang out with us, let us know. Hit us up.
I actually just dropped in the comment section.
All our socials. Dang.
You're good.
That's posting everywhere. Yeah, that's where you guys can come follow us over there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Give us a couple of subscribes, like the video, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Oh, my final thoughts.
But I do have one thing.
Oh, what's up?
I think this is the longest time we had the most retained viewership. A whole show. The entire time. I want to thank you guys for coming riding with us. I knew you guys were coming to see how we were going to react to our truth. But just know we're this crazy every week. So come back and see us every week. Every week.
Yeah.
And just remember.
What is wrong with you?
Bye-bye, bitch.
That's all I gotta say.
My final thoughts. Well then.
Who are we gonna fuck tonight?
My final thoughts. Listen, I appreciate everybody who has come through and support us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that has tuned in thus long. I mean, we've been on here for 2 hours, 46 minutes and counting. And you guys are still stayed in. That's a lot of clips. And Force is gonna have a lot of work to do. But you know what? I don't care. He's gonna do it, he's gonna knock it out, and it's gonna be phenomenal. All I do have to say is listen, guys. When it comes to our truth, we love him. But stop acting like you guys really give a shit. I don't want to hear you guys talk about you going to the shows and you're gonna chant "We want our truth" because you still put money into TKO's pockets. You're an idiot. So for the people that are basically saying that he's too old, you guys are basically chanting for John Cena and Rey Mysterio and others, and they're damn near your father's age. Let's talk about it. All I know is if you want to sit there and try to tell me that he's too old, and when your mom or your dad wants to retire, whether it gets to be over, they get fired, and if it's because of age, I don't want to hear shit. But what I will say is this though. Do you guys remember the time? Remember that time when when we had everybody here, you know what I'm saying, and everyone wanted to just be on the show and talk and whatnot. Well, I'm glad that everybody's here. This is a safe space for everybody. So for anybody who was on the show or not on the show or wants to come back to the show or doesn't want to come on the show or wants to basically be able to tune in, you guys are more than welcome, you know what I'm saying, to all go fuck yourself. Because I am
Jesus Christ.
The fact that y'all thought y'all was gonna be heart grown and stuff like a Hallmark card.
That man straight up Charlie flared y'all ass.
Y'all, no, I'm joking. Everybody can come on to the show. Everyone is more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. I do want to say this though before I leave. Fans, stop being weird. WWE, you guys have a lot of thinking to do as to why you guys hold yourself out to TKO. Kayfabe is not real. Chad Gable is Americano. Doesn't matter what you guys want to sit there and think about or say. Quite frankly, I'm still going to sit here and say that TNA is also hold. And now Triple A is going to get hold. Kenny Omega versus Okada is going to deliver. Everything else in AEW, you guys have to work on it because I really don't care. Outside of those 3 matches and All In, I really don't give a shit because you're not giving me anything else to basically be excited about. But hey, I'm granted, I think that it's going to be amazing. Last thing, if you guys play Marvel Contest of Champions, it's available now on the PC. Make sure you guys go download that. I made Dan go get in. He hasn't done anything, so he's fired. And the last thing I want to say. I had to think about it before I said it.
Okay.
I had to think about it before I said
it. We learn it.
Okay.
Rewind it. Make sure it sounds right.
Let me just. Okay, my bad. Okay. You're right. It's just, I'm just starting to think about something real quick. Is that, our truth is no longer in, the WWE. So I don't know if I have to be PG anymore. I really don't. You know, because I remember the time that, you know, Triple H was literally fucking a dead body in a casket, and it literally fucked the brains out and literally tossed the brains at the fucking camera. And then he sat there and fucking just sat there and was like, oh, what a freak. You know what I'm saying? Because he had made this weird ass pig sound. You guys remember the pig sound that Triple H made with his big ass nose? They always had just stuck into everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's okay, because that's the same nose that was in China's ass. But I'm just going to let it rock. You know what I'm saying? And just say that, you know, I love all you guys. You know, I love everybody here. I love everybody that tunes in. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of ass, you know who likes it in the ass?
No,
Stephanie fucking McMahon. Yes, I remember that Howard Stern commercial where Stephanie said that she likes it.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday, 7:30.
You trying to get us canceled, bro?
I'm not trying to get anybody canceled, bro. What
are you trying to get us canceled, bro?
Not. I didn't say anything wrong.
Fine speech.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be PG. You know what I'm saying? TKO. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like TKO. I'm trying to put my dick in everything.
And that's how we should end the show right there, because everything after that cannot be good.
No. Why? Why can't I be like TKO? I want to take everything. You know what I'm saying? I want to basically take the WWE.
I spit in the face.
I want to take UFC. I want to take even the Spanish promotions that I know nothing about. I want to take them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to take TNA, who's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? I want to take, you know, I want to take Marigold. Maybe I should bring in Rosie. You know what I'm saying? Because Rosie knows how to deal with, you know, them Joshi women.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Bring everybody. Bring in the commentary team,
bro.
Bring in the commentary team too. Hey, still another commentator from New Japan. You know what I'm saying? Because they love seeing New Japan is basically a garage sale. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Okay. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Or not. We might be canceled.
You might be.
I'm trying to get this canceled. You know what? And while I'm speaking on the subject, y'all wasn't really Roman Reigns fans.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday, 7:30ish. And the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.